Hey. I'm in a situation. I found this. I could talk quietly so I don't scare them. But I found this. It's a little more complicated than that. It's okay. Oh my god. Hey guys. I found a creature. I started the stream early and changed it. I found a creature. Look at you. He's so small. I'll tell you more about it in a second. But he's okay. She's kinda scared of my cats. She's very cute. Very inquisitive little creature. Wait. There you go. So I'll go put her back in her little hidey hole in a second. Have you been crying? No, I'm just trying to talk softly. I don't want to scare her. So I found a creature. Hold on. I'm gonna go put her back in her safety hole. And I'll tell you more about it in a second. But, yeah. Oh, she wants to explore. Okay, hold on. I'll go put her back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You don't need to see all that. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. So anyway, okay, I'm back now. Hi, chaos. What the? Wow, wow. Wait, did you just do 50 gifted? 50? Holy crap! Oh my god. Wait, thank you. I could show you a different cat. Sorry. Oh my god. I had to show you guys. I got in the thing today. Oh my god. Thank you for the 50 gifted, Ishai. You want to see another cat? It's just a babu. Humbly requesting more cat cam. Give me 1 second. I will show you cat. Give me a second. Give me a second. Can you come here, mister? You are so handsome and things. The people want to see you. Are you excited to be seen? Okay, here we go. A fella. A fella. My hair is purple, don't worry about it. Where are you going, mister? Wait, sit here. This is my mister. Yeah. Yippee. Mister. I know I'm wearing a My Little Pony t-shirt in the year of our Lord. He's slipping. Wait, come here. You like sitting on my lap? What you do? Oh, surface area. There we go. Huh? Huh? Yes? Here we go. This is my baby. Oh, yes. He's very handsome, too. Look at his face. Give me in there. Gosh. Okay, he wants to go. Okay, so allow me to explain, because what a way to start a stream, I know. Hi, this morning I was awoken by my mom who said I have to leave for work. There is a small kitten, and I was like, what? So I went outside, and the kitten kind of was like, he was like scared, but I just picked him up, and I was like, okay. And the mom was there. The mama cat, I know who the mama cat is. She likes me, so she's not like scared of my scent or anything. So I was petting her, and I was petting the baby, and then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna bring them both inside. So I brought them both inside. And they were both sitting in my office, and then I heard, and I was like, shit, there's a second cat. Because both my neighbor and my mom were like, yeah, there was one kitten. We only saw one kitten. Well, they were both wrong. There were two kittens. So I opened the little window, because the mom has been in there before, so she's chill. I opened the window, and I was like, you want to go find your other kitten? And she kind of stopped, and she looked at me, and she was like, okay. And she jumped out the thing, and she sat there for a second, and she was like, ah. So, it's been a bit since I've seen her. A couple hours now, just about 2 hours. But I have three, okay, my office, my home office, my mom's office, not my office. But I set up 3 cameras, and I have my notifications on, so you might hear a notification on my phone at some point, and I apologize if you do, but I need to be paying attention today. I need to be paying attention today because I got the 3 cameras out there, different angles, and if I see the cat, I will bring them in. And then the mama can hang out with her babies. And maybe we could have another cat cam, I don't know. Crazy. Anyways. Yeah, we knew the mama was pregnant, right? But we thought she had her babies and like nothing happened, because it's been like a month or 2 since then, but her kittens are like maybe a month old now, so I guess she did. So we're trying to get them in there because we're friends with the mama cat, and now we have that little baby that she like left here. So I'm like, okay, go get your other one and come back then, darling. And that's where we're at now. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's the gist. So anyways, that was the little one. I have no idea what gender they are. I don't know if I should give them like a name. I just been calling it the little one. I don't know. Anyways, it's been an absurd 5 hours this morning, because I kind of just sat over there for like the first hour. I only had the kitten because the mama wasn't there, and I was like, okay. And then the mama came by, and I was like, oh, okay, you want your little one? And I put her in the office with the kitten, and then they were both happy because they were both there, but then the mama was like meowing at the windows, and I was like, why are you meowing at the windows? And then I heard the second kitten, and I was like, now I see why you're meowing at the windows. But then the kitten ran, and then the mama, and then she went to follow it, and then, well, okay, it's been like 2 hours since then, so I'm paying attention. I've got surveillance going. I will reunite this tiny family. But yes, the kitten is so cute. Hold on, I'll show you a picture. I know you just saw like shitty footage, but I'll show you pictures of them. Wait, hold on, let me get paint tool shy up here. Chaos ensued on this day. Chaos ensued. Look at this little baby. This is the one you just saw. It's just a little guy. This was when he was kind of scared at first, but he warmed up to me, as you saw. He's still a little, like, I don't know what's going on, but I think it's, like, curiosity, not fear. Anyways, this is the little guy. And then, hold on. This is the picture that I took of the mom and the little guy. Yes. Oh. The mom and the little guy. Yes, and I just opened this for her to go out. Well, this one, but yeah, and then you could literally see. Oh no, this was before I took the screen out, I guess. But this is when they were hanging out. They were both like, wow, and I could pet them both. And they're very sweet and baby. And crazy day today. Anyway, thank you again. Ishai for the 50 gifted subs. I don't know if I can read out every name, but welcome everybody. I'm also pretty sure that means we got New emotes again. So do you guys want any specific emotes? I can get you some new ones. I think I can give you some new emotes if you want new emotes. Call him Blackberry. The tiny one is Blackberry. That's kind of cute. The mom, I just been calling the mom Mama. That's just what I've been calling her. So maybe we can give them better names. I don't know. We are not going to be able to keep all of them. I can tell you that. But we are going to look for a good home. We've fostered kittens before. And we usually just get them adopted when they're more comfy with humans and they're not like running away. You know. It's a process. Anyways, you present me with a kitten and I'm gonna help it. I don't know what to do. I couldn't. It looked like it was alone at first. And then I was like, wait a minute, you look exactly like the mama cat. And then the mama cat was like, hey, that's mine. And I was like, oh my god. Anyways. Thank you. Let's see, hold on. Let me see where we were. My brain is scatterbrained. My brain is scatterbrained. Okay. Perks. Let's see what we got over here. Add another emoji. Okay, I'm gonna put a placeholder emoji in for now, just so we can keep the slot. But to tease, we can make whatever emote you guys want. So spat your ideas out. Spat your ideas out. I'm gonna put the little purple heart one back as like a temporary. I'm gonna name it Temp. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, well at least the one emote. I need to see if we can do a second one. I don't think so, but we could take a gander. We could take a gander. Okay, no, not quite. But we're quite close to another one. So okay, let's see. Mimi dressed as a Bozu. Oh yeah, what happened to the heart emote? I used the heart one as like a temporary like holding slot. We could make a new heart one if you want to keep that. My kitten is 7 months old and his name is Chicken Nugget. Oh my god. Chicken Nugget. Being a kitten foster is like being an IRL Disney princess. That's what the people in Asteroid said to me earlier, because animals just kind of show up here sometimes. I think they know. I don't know. They just kind of know. Anyways, I had to show that to you guys. I had to. That's also why I switched today's stream. I was gonna play Drawn to Life today, but I want to have my ears listening. So if I hear any meowing, I want to be like available. So we're gonna do a drawing soon today because it's a lot simpler. Oh, he's a ginger cat. Oh, I have a ginger cat too. His name is Mango. We have a lot of cats, by the way. That's why we can't keep these. We already have 8. But I will find them a good home. Singing. Okay, that's a good emote option. Nerd Mimi with glasses. I wear glasses. Buck teeth for added effect. The last thing I need is you guys calling me a nerd. Mimi sings the One Piece opening and then animals start showing up like when a Disney princess hums in the air. Ah, I see. Is that how it happens? Is that how it happens? I'm just worried. I really hope that she comes back with the other kitten. I'm hoping she comes back with the other kitten soon. I don't know. It's possible she'll probably wait until like the evening when she comes for like dinner. But either way, I will be ears and eyeballs open. Like I said, I got surveillance cameras. They're not open 24/7, but any motion will detect it, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna check that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also listening. Actively listening. I'm also speaking, but you know. I used to have a cat. He was black and white, which is why I'm happy when Oreo's the cat on the cat cam. Yeah. They can tell that you're Joy Boy like Zunisha. Wait, oh my god, that's so funny. A Mani with a massive forehead emote. Having a Mani emote would be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny. I feel like that's kind of like I don't know if I should do that, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Kissy face Mimi. Oh, that one could be fun. That could be fun. Hold on. Okay, let me. The scatterbrain. We'll work on the manga in a second. I just kind of was like, what art stream thumbnails do I have? And I'll just slap one of those on. Okay, wait. So you guys are saying, hold on, I'm really big in the full camera today. I mean, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you said you want. I'm gonna draw, like, sketch out some little options really quick for the emote, and then you guys can pick which one you like. Okay? Okay. I'll give you 4 options. You like my squares? They're very square. Okay. You said kissy face. You know what I think this would be kind of fun with? Like if I did like one of these. You know what I mean? With like a little shrug or something. A smug kissy face shrug. That could be fun. Imagine it was me. This looks just like me, don't worry about it. Imagine that was me, okay? Okay. Or what did you say? What did you say? Or one of you said a singing one. Maybe like this. There's a microphone. Kind of something like this. No, that looks so good. Imagine this look more like me. Okay. I'm gonna name this one Shrug. This one Sing. I hope you can read my handwriting. Maybe this hand will be like up or something. I don't know. Imagine this making more sense. Okay. Anxious Mimi emote for scary streams, maybe? Yeah, we used to have like a sort of something like that. Maybe like maybe like one of these situations. Scared. They all start with S's. Maybe like this. And then I would put like, you know, like the little yeah. Mimi seethe for when you get stuck on boxes. Okay, seethe. Boxes? Is that what I said? Bosses. Bouses. Anyway, hi everybody. I didn't even say hi to you guys yet. Debbie Pepper, Night, welcome. Domas, hello. Julie, hi. Kingly, hi. The best, hello. Ish, hi, hello, and thank you again. Gabriel, hello. Julie, did I say hi to you yet? Hi. Ultima, hello. Stella Faust, hello. RDPG, hello. 93, hello. Sophia, hello. Kaiko, hello. Doggo, hello. Non-edible cheese, hello. And Kyotaro, hello. Lucas, hi. Rian, hi. Greg, hello. Millie Moody, hi. Hehe. Yeah. I suppose so. Okay, what if I'm like holding like a game controller in this one? And then I get like one of them little angry things. This is definitely what that expression looks like. Don't worry about it. Okay, this. Yeah, this is good. This looks correct. Imagine this is like a good looking controller. Okay. And then my face would be just like red. Imagine that. Okay. I'll do a poll. You guys can tell me which one you want. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we all showed up on time for Professor Mimi's lecture. Yes, welcome to the lecture, everybody. Welcome to the lecture. Today I will be telling you about my situation. And that is a little cat. And hopefully 2 more little cats that will come and I'll hang out. Which new emote you want? Okay, we got shrug. We got sing. We got scared. And we got seethe. Okay. Everybody go participate in the poll. Go participate in the poll in the chat. Participate in the poll. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Okay. 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 Do you see how relevant the singing one is? Yeah. Honestly, I mean, they could all have relevancy, I feel like. Depends. Okay, we got 16 votes. I'll leave it open for another... I don't know how many people are watching. Let's see. Let's take a gander. Oh, it's like double that. Okay, we'll leave it open for a bit more. Yes, you have a manga coming? Yes, I do. We haven't started working on it today yet, but it's almost done. It's in the final chapter. I'm excited. I want shrug, but I want sing too. Well, if we unlock more in the future, we can return to these options. We could return to these options if you like them. Okay. It'll be open for, let's say, like 60 more seconds. Yeah, give or take. Oh, it looks like we have a pretty clear winner. Although, no, it's changing every second. I don't know. I don't know. Which one do I want? I kind of like any of them. I don't know. I could vote. I could. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't vote. Then you'll never know. And then I'll never know either. Okay? And then it'll close in, I don't know, like 30 seconds. When my clock turns to the 19. Because it's at 18 right now. When my clock turns to 19, it'll close. What does Mimi prefer, giving or taking? I like to give things, but I also like to receive things. Not take, though. Also, just from yesterday, just to clarify, I know we were rigging my 3.2, but that's not what this is. I haven't finished it yet. I probably won't finish it until I get back from my trip. But we'll do our best. Yes. Okay. It's closing at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dream, one wish. Karetai over the top. Can you tell I'm trying to be really quiet today? Okay. And the 30 votes, the poll is ending, and it seems that the winner was Sing at 40% votes. Let's go. Okay, dokie. Run off between Sing and Scared. We could do that if you want, I guess. But they were, I mean, 40, 30, 20, and 10%. Do you guys want to vote between the, like, 2 higher ones? Since no clear majority, I suppose. Okay. Okay, you've convinced me. Okay. Which one? Okay. How are the cats gonna find their way back if you don't sing for them? Okay, between the 2 top contenders, Sing and Scared. You pick. This is like a flash round. A flash round, okay? Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Okay. This one's only gonna be open for like 2 minutes. So, flash round. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Oh god. Apparently there's a coyote that's been spotted over the past couple days in my neighborhood. I gotta scoop up that mama cat and her other baby. I gotta scoop them and keep them in my house. I gotta scoop them. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I do have hope that they'll come back for dinner though. So I think we'll be okay. Florida has coyotes? Yeah. Apparently so. Okay. Okay. I'll close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sing still won, everybody. Sing still won. 72 to 27%. Look at that. Look at that. Still won. Alright, you're getting a sing emote, everybody. 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 Okay, hold on. We'll copy these. Close these. Give me shaking. You guys want to make it right now? I can make emotes really quickly. Here. あなただけの夢をかき集め探し物探し見ゆくのさ One Piece. Okay. This is our little concept. Something like this. Are we ready? This is when another cat shows up. Honestly, I kind of expected you to draw a little cat family. Who knows? I might do it. There's a lot of things I might do. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyways. I'm pretty sure I used size 14 for these. So let's take a gander. Actually a little thick. Never mind. Was it 12? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Okay. We'll go to our emote now, everybody. Woo! I'm happy we get new emotes to, like, honestly, like, we've been getting a couple of them recently. The past couple, like, streams, we've been getting enough members that we can do more emotes. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah. Hehe. Oh, Jenna, like, I love the little badges next to your name. You got the little skull, the little shrimp, and the Bozu. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. Picasso. I didn't know that you could keep them showing up across like different channels like that, but that's nice. I like that. I like that Picasso. Maybe these. Maybe these. Okay. Microphone. Microphone. Something like this. You're probably fine. I know what a microphone looks like. That's not an ice cream cone. What are you talking about? Aren't those just emojis in the name? Oh, are they? They look on my OBS. They look like little extra badges. I don't know. Either way, I like it. Picasso. What tablet do you use to draw? I use a Wacom pen tablet. It's like the cheapest non-display tablet model. It's like a tiny little guy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't have my pen. Oh, you can't really see it, but I'm holding a pen now. You can't really see it from this angle, but that's okay. Okay, good. Good. Breaking news. Idol isn't sure what Mike looks like. It's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, I know, but like, do I know? You know? Do I? Like, I know, but do I know? Do you say you do feel the same? Spark me like a flame, I know I'll never be ashamed. I'm gonna turn up my mic audio a little bit because I'm talking kind of quiet today. Do you say you do feel the same? Spark me like a flame. I know I'll never be the same. Oh, do you? In the end, I'm just all a game. Okay, hold on. Just kind of just do a little bit of this for some depth. Okay, I also don't really like the eyeballs. I'm going to redraw the eyeballs. Hold on. The concept is good. The execution, perhaps not. Oh. Pardon. Maybe this. Maybe. I saw Marine put out a new song. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm excited to listen to it because every song Marine makes a banger. A banger. I'm excited to listen to it. I still think my favorite one might be Dead Man's Chest. The video's really pretty. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. I respect the grind that woman is on. I respect the grind. Okay, yeah, maybe like this. Maybe that. Mimi hasn't listened to her Oshi's song. Cringe. What? Listen. I had a crazy morning. This morning was crazy. I was woken up really early. I think I only ended up getting like 5 hours of sleep, but I don't feel like it because I had like rushes of adrenaline. I don't know. I hope I get them little kitty cats. I'll feel so much better when they're safe in the house. Yum. I also don't remember. I don't know if I moved. Let me check. Actually, I could just check really quick. That'd be so crazy. Imagine checking something like that. I moved my Drawn to Life stream. Okay, I moved it to the 1st, so we're not gonna stream tomorrow. Okay, that works out. I am sure I had to move it, but I usually play with the audio, and I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear just in case. You never know. Absolute chaos. Anyways, while I have you here, did you know, shameless self-promotion, did you know that me and the rest of Asteroid Music Team are going to go, to FK Expo as special guests, and we're gonna have a little concert. And if you're like, who the hell is Asteroid Music Team, Mimi? Well, I'm glad you asked. Do you know Muna Distortion or any of Kiara's songs of late? You know anything Do You and Later, all of them? Do you know Irish Carbonated Love? Do you know hold on, I will think of something else. Hold on, give it a second. Neurosama Life. Don't know why that one didn't pop into my head immediately. Do you know Do you know any of those songs? Well, they're the songwriters for that. I say they. I'm technically part of Asteroid Music Team, but I'm not a songwriter. I'm the in-house artist. So I just do like visuals and stuff. But did you know we're gonna go perform there, and it's gonna be my first live show in like 2 years, and I'm gonna be performing 2 brand new original songs live in the flesh. Did you know? Or did you know? If you knew, did you know? Did you know that you knew? Asking the real questions. Anyways, you should be there, be square. But it's okay if you can't go, because I'm gonna get a video of my concert performance at least and upload it for free on the channel. For free. But if you want to see the other exclusive content and stuff, and I'll show you a whole bunch of other cool things. I know a little bit about what's on the programming, not like everything yet, but They got a lot of cool things going on at LFK Expo Generation Foe. Yes, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. For freeze. Honey, where is my super suit? I am the greatest good you are ever gonna get. I'm not going to the US, especially not for a con. What? But you put the little heart in the umbrella and you named it Best. Oh my god. Wait, I'll take that. What the heck? I'll take that. What? What? Am I like your favorite VTuber or something? Oh my god. That's so cute. I don't know why I never thought that you could do that. Or I never thought about it anyway. Hold on, these are a little funky looking. We gotta alter some of the shapes, but it's working. Me and my square jaw. I still never saw The Incredibles 2. I watched it. I don't know if I really had any strong feelings on it, to be honest. It was fine, I think. I know a lot of people complained about it, but I don't remember it being like bad. But then again, I don't remember it really at all, to be honest with you, so I don't know. I know they had little like mind control-y headsets or something at some point. Oh, but that's like all that I remember from that. So, oops, oops. Kilbay, welcome. I rarely watch live streams, but YouTube recommended me a while ago, and I was thinking about character design, and now I'm here and doing this stream. Good afternoon. Hi, welcome. Happy to see you. If you want to know about character design, I have done a couple streams on that exact topic previously. I have a playlist on my channel. If you get bored later, you can check it out. I know I'm not working on my manga like the title says. I will. But when life gives you new emotes. When life gives you a new emote, what are you gonna do? Ignore it? No. Okay, this is pretty good. Just my sleeve. I do have a decent amount of details on my sleeve that I definitely know what looks like. I definitely know my sleeves look like. 100% I know. Don't even worry about it. I 100% know. Hehe. When life gives you new emotes, you emote with them. I don't know if I said this. I know I made Monty's model. And she's gonna have her re-debut soonish, kind of, maybe, right? I also made new emotes for her. So, you know, look forward to those. look forward to that. I think hers turned out really cute. Some of them are like similar to ones that I have for me, and some of them are completely different. Wow. Nice little combination. Hopefully this is fine. Do I put noses on my emotes? I kind of feel like I don't. Should I put noses on my emotes? When will you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? I don't remember how that goes. I like it though. I don't remember how it goes entirely. Okay, we're almost done with this. The coloring will be pretty fast because it's just a basic little guy. It's just a little guy. By the way, I don't know what gender the kitten is. I guess I could check, but I was too busy just holding him. Do my emotes have noses? Does this one have a nose? That one has a nose. Hold on, let me look. Oh wait, yeah, they literally all have noses. Okay. Oh, except for the one, I guess. 2 of them. 3 of them. Most of them have noses. Okay. You get to keep your nose. Congratulations, little Mimi. You get to be with a nose for another day. Okay. This is fine. This is my little outfit and my arm. Like that. maybe like this. I'll take it. It's good enough. Okay, my hair. Boop the snoot. Yeah, somebody get that thing. Mimi came in clutch with the VOD shorts lately. Let's go. Yeah. I've had like a lot of shorts going up recently. My editor really outdid himself. He was like, I've got a big batch for you. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I don't know if you want to like schedule them or what. And then it's funny, but that is what reminded me that you can schedule shorts. And I was like, whoa, you're so right. This is like the next century. This is like the next century. You could schedule shorts to go up on time. What? Okay, this is pretty good. I'm gonna add little music notes and stuff. But for right now, hold on. We're kind of thriving. We're vibing, we're thriving. Okay. Give me this color. I try to keep the colors on all of them the same because it looks nice and uniform. Nice and uniform. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Siobhan! Waka 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 waka. How are you doing today? That reminds me, I think... Hold on. I need to check something. I've been really bad with DMs recently. Me when I start typing a response and then I never send it. To anybody waiting on a response from Mimi, I will get back to you swiftly. Thank you for your time. To anybody waiting on it for no particular reason. This is not a sus way of wording that at all. What do you mean? Okay. New emote? Yes. We just got 50 gifted subs from Ishai. So we got a new emote. Yippee. I'm so happy. Happy. The good thing is as soon as we unlock like one emote, even if we don't keep up that same amount of members, we still get to keep the emote. So I'm like, hell yeah, we're gonna add new emotes every time I get a second. Every time I get a little second, I'm adding a new emote. Of course I am. Of course I am. Wait, what do you think this is? Okay, maybe a little blush right here. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Okay, give me purple. 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 Oops. Good, text is too limiting. Yes. I love the emotes. I don't know, they make me happy. It makes the chat so like, I mean, it's already kind of colorful to be honest, but like, it makes it even more colorful and fun. Isn't that kind of cheating? No. Also, to the new members, you can access, we have 3 members only streams that I've done recently-ish. If you want to go observe any of those, we got a pizza party, they're all VODs on the channel. There's a little playlist on the main page. But we got a pizza party, we got Kitchen Nightmares watch along, and we got Barbie Fairytopia Mermaidia watch along. Yeah. Yeah, I treat my Bozus right. Okay, wait, color outside the lines for just a second here. I'm gonna add my orange highlights last. This is good though, just for solidarity. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I gotta color those in. I'm fine with it. The more emotes, the better. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can use them in other chats too, like on YouTube. Like if you're, I don't know, who else do I know that streams on YouTube? If you're in if you're in Takanashi Kiara's chat, you can send your Mimi Oi emote, and she will definitely see that and definitely understand it and definitely not be confused. That's only for Twitch, sadly? What? Really? That doesn't work on YouTube? Man. What are we doing out here, Tube? How are you supposed to prove yourself as the better platform if you keep doing things like that? What's going on? Okay, well, you can use them in my chat. And I stream a lot, so there. You can get your use out of them. So there. Okay. This is pretty good. Just put my little orange highlights in there. Orange highlights. They're peach, technically, I guess. That's why we need to emote more here. Yes. Precisely. Precisely. Percibilis. Yeah. Yeah, what you said. Give me that color. It's fun watching emotes be made in live time, right? Even though it's just the one guy, but still. Just the one little guy. Yes, verily. Let's go. That means I'm winning. That means I'm winning. Hopefully this will still look like a microphone when it's colored in, because I don't really know. But I think maybe adding blah 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 will work, you know. And by that I mean singing notes, musical notes. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. That made a lot of sense. The way that it came out of my mouth, that made a lot of sense. But if making emote lore video when, so true. So true. Great question. I'm a little stressed out right now. I think I got too much going on my plate, but hopefully very soon. I love the Bozu buns, right? Hold on. Now they're in the reels. Now they're in the real business. Hee. Okay. Get a little black in here. It shouldn't be like pitch black, but oh well. It's fine. That's what it needs to do. The lore video. It's real. The One Piece. The One Piece is real. It'll happen eventually, I promise. I don't know exactly when, but it'll happen. It'll happen. You just have to put your faith and trust in the goals in which you must. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That definitely made sense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Okay. Beautiful. Also, oh my god, random news. For my other story, that's gonna be a webtoon first and then a manga later. So not the one we're gonna work on today, but the other one, the fruit punch. I think I finally finished storyboarding the entirety of the first book. I think it's completely done. I think I've done it. I might need a couple proofreaders, but I think I've done it. Okay, now we're gonna finish up this emote by just coloring in the line arts, making it a little more soft on the eyebrows. Yeah. Yep. Soft on the eyeballs, yep. Can we get much higher? So high, so high. Yeah. Okay, it's a little messy looking right now, I know. I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up with my special cleaning up powers. My special cleaning up powers. If Mimi's so stressed, why so comfy stream? Huh? Because I tend to be a pretty comfy person. I don't know. Also, right now, I'm still talking in a very soft voice, I've noticed. Even though the kitten's in the other room. But I'm kind of just like, oh, but when kitten in house, when baby, you must speak so soft. When baby present, speak softly. You don't want to scare baby. I don't know. Also, I'm talking, I guess, quietly because I'm trying to keep an ear out to hear if I hear the mama calling again. Because if I do, I'm going to go out. Hopefully be able to grab her and her baby. And scoop them inside. Hopefully. Hopefully. No scare the baby. No scaring the baby. And I know what you're thinking, Mimi, didn't you say you're going out of town? How are you going to take care of these little children if you're going out of town? My mom. My mom will do it, don't worry. She taught me how to take care of the babies, so therefore she must know how to do it. And she also already agreed to it, so it's fine. I called her because she was like, I gotta go to work, but there's a baby. And I called her and I was like, I'm holding the baby, I don't know what to do. And then she was like, okay, what do you think? And I was like, okay, we talked it over. And I was like, all right, I'm bringing the baby inside. I'm bringing the baby inside. Mimi will suddenly hear, Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. Mimi, Mama, not also going? I thought you would be taking all your cats. What? Oh, no. When we move, we are. I'm going on like a short vacation to visit my... just for 1 week to visit my dad. My parents are divorced, so they don't want to see each other. Yeah. But no, I'm just visiting up there for just about a week. I'm leaving this weekend. Probably shouldn't have told you that. Don't come find me at the airport. You don't even know what airport I'm going to, actually. So there. You don't even know what airport I'm going to this weekend. You know what flight I'm on. Don't come find me. I think you're a stalker. You'll give me a bad impression of you. Okay. This is pretty good, I think. Just a couple more little details. I think it'll be good to add the little notes, and then we'll be fine. Opens Google Earth to find Mimi. No. Okay, pretty good. I did kind of make like a rough call because I was like, I don't know if I should let the mama back out to find her baby, but then I was like, if anyone's gonna find the baby, it's gonna be the mother cat. So I was like, alright, I'm trusting you, small mother cat. Go get her. Mama and Papa Mimi hate each other. I've never seen them collab before. Yeah, I've never seen them collab before. They're my no TP, actually. Sorgi. Accident. Is it weird to call your parents your no TP? I feel like it's not that weird. Maybe it's weird, I don't know. What's your consensus on that? Is that weird? Is that what you would classify as weird? Okay. Good morning. Any advice for drawing? What are you drawing specifically? Because my main advice for drawing in general is just gonna be practice. You'll get better as long as you stick to these 3 words. Practice. Or if you want something specific, practice, study, and have fun. Yeah. Yes, practice, study, and have fun. That seems like pretty good advice that a person who gives good advice would give you. Yes. Sketching for a manga, like storyboarding? I would say random tips would be keep in mind the orientation of your characters and their environment. So you can make all the panels look different by just keeping in mind like who's standing on the left side, who's standing on the right side. So you can have like your like if person A is on the right and person B is on the left, you can view them from I don't know, the north. and then, you know, you'll be like, okay, this person's on the east, person's on the west, and then you can look at them from the if you look at them from the west, like the person in the west will be standing like in front of you more, and the person on the east will be standing more far away. You know what I mean? Just keep in your brain like where they're sitting or standing or wherever they are, like how they're located, what actions are being done, and if they're moving in their environment. That's like a pretty big one. If you're in like the story writing part, or you're trying to figure out where to take it, I would say try to jot down ideas of like main plot points. This is just how I do it. You don't have to do any of it this way, but try to jot down like main plot points. Like, okay, I need person A and B to get into a fight. Think about like, okay, what are person A and B gonna fight over? What causes it? Is there something that breaks up the fight? You know, whatever. Things like that. And if you think your panels look too boring, I would say try considering more dynamic angles. So like, hold on, I have to illustrate this to ooh. I gotta illustrate this to describe it properly. Hi everybody, welcome. Butter Pickle, welcome. Uabaki, welcome. Megan, I don't think I actually properly said hi to you, so hi. Okay, but listen, hear me out. You got person, purple person, okay? And you got blue person. It's Mimi Sensei time. And say they're having a conversation with each other. Back and forth, right? Okay, they're having a conversation. By the way, random tip. Think about where you can place your or your speech bubbles to make it more interesting. Like you've got a lot of room over here. Or if you want them to read like a certain way, you could go like this, or like this or something. I don't know. Think about where you're placing your speech bubbles. Anyways, you got purple person and blue person having conversation. They're looking at each other. They're yapping. They're going and but what happens if the camera was to move from here, looking at them this way, to here, looking at them this way? Suddenly, instead of seeing this, you're gonna see something more like this. They're having a conversation and staring at each other this way. You know what I mean? The plane changed. Or if you want one person to be kind of like whatever, you could view it from a different angle. And you could make it look like they're viewing, like, say this guy's like holding something in his hand and it's scaring that person. You could make your panel kind of just this, and then make him looking at the thing that's scaring him in the hand. Yeah, dynamics basically. Yeah. So even if it's a boring situation, you can make it more interesting. I hope that's helpful. Lord Peace, hello, and welcome back, Chubby Pepper. There's a weird looking emote. I'm Shorgy. This is all actually really helpful. Thank you. Yeah, anytime. I'm happy I could help. I'm trying to think if I could think of anything else. Maybe like okay, wait, for manga too, yeah. Don't be scared to do, like, smaller panels. Because, okay, one thing I will say, I personally do not even bother reading comics if they look like this. Like, I won't even bother reading a comic if you get me, like, a person here talking, and then their thought bubble, or their speech bubble, is just words and words and words and words and words and words and words. I will not even bother reading that shit because my eyeballs don't want to. What I'll do instead is separate it out into maybe like 3 or 4 panels or something, and you could do like, just make it different angles and stuff. Like he's speaking here, a little bit of that first thought, and then maybe he's facing the side. I don't know what he's monologuing about, right? Maybe he's facing the side. You could hit him with like a little double bubble here. Well, you guys, have you ever had double bubble gum? I think that's what fucked up my jaw as a child. Anyways, You could have him speaking more here. And then you could break it up even more. Have him like sitting here going like, he's like lecturing whoever he's speaking to. I don't know. You can have him in front of some bubbles maybe. Add a little bit more here. But then you could still get all of that text out that you wanted, just in a more dynamic way. It does take more drawing, but this is better on the eyeballs than your average one guy says 7 bajillion words in one panel. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. I hope that's helpful. My general rule of thumb is like if it looks too busy word-wise, then I'll just separate it out more. Because typically that's, you know, that's like the winning thing, you know, typically. I think this is pretty cute, maybe. If I make these look a little bit better. Give it a second. Hold on. I'll make you look better. I haven't gotten to that part yet, so that's good to know. Yeah. That's true, you did say you were just sketching it. I could show you some of my storyboards if that helps. In just a second here. I'll show you some of my fruit bunch storyboards because I'm excited about them. Okay, this is pretty good. Tone that one down a little. Okay. I want these to stand out just a little bit more. So I'm gonna add another blur, but just turn that like white behind them. Like this. Hold on, I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Give it a second. Okay, that does seem easier to look at. Let's just alter this a little bit more. This one can be kind of like that. This one could be kind of like that. And these ones could be like these. This seems like a little singing emote, right? Oh, I want to see the eyebrow behind that. I want to see the eyebrow. Yeah, that's fine. And if you really want to get fancy, you could add like a little hoojama what's it or something going on top of it. You're probably thinking to yourself, Mimi, what the hell is a hoojama what's it? I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe just the light color. Okay. I think this is good. Okay. Sing emote. Sing emote. Save. Okay, close this. Close that. I'm gonna upload this emote so you guys can use it. And then I'll show you some stuff. My fruit punch storyboard to begin with. Since you're making comics, what to look for when you're making the cover art? Just want to know. Let's see. I could show you my cover arts too. It depends. For me, I would take into consideration what the genre is, who the main character or characters, plural depending, are, and what kind of vibe you want to convey for your story. Because, for example, like, how do I say? I'll show you, but for the Fruit Bunch, it's a story about, like, a small group of kids, right? And it's a lot more shonen-y. It's not really a shonen, but it's more shonen-y, so I kind of set the cover up like a shonen one, which I'll show you momentarily. Let me get this emote in there for y'all to use. Hihihihi. Hihihihi. Emotes. あなただけの夢をかき集め So I'm talking so quietly today. I'm talking like somebody streaming from the house. I'm sorry, somebody's streaming from the house. I'm streaming from that. Somebody else is putzing around the house, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this one's gonna be called La La. I want them to only have, I guess sing is fine. I'm trying to make my emotes have the least amount of characters as possible, but you have to have at least 3. I don't know if there's I don't know, some of mine have 4 anyways. Okay. Save and publish. Okay. You can use the singing emote now, I believe, members. I believe you can. I think anyway. Hopefully. Okay, let me show you the cover arts that I was talking about. Let me show you in this for context. I also don't want to show you what's behind this. Look at all them! Oh, they're so cute and colorful looking! Let's go! So cute! La 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 la! Okay, when did I add a... Okay, okay. Okay, hold on, make this bigger. You don't need to see all that. So, this is... Oh, well, it's a little too big. It's a little too... I'm dragging things I shouldn't be dragging. I'm dragging these... No. Okay, this is the cover. This is like the current one. I might redo it. But this is the current cover for Pink Willows, which is very shoujo, very magical girl. This is just the main character. There are technically 2 other main characters, but I decided to put them on the back cover, which I only have sketched. I haven't finished yet. But yeah. So, there are 3 main characters in this one, but this is like what I did. Basically, I wanted to convey like cute girl, magical. I don't know. That's what I wanted to convey. I didn't think about it that deep. I just thought this would be good. This art is very old now, but yeah. And then this is for the fruit punch. Ignore the concept art of the characters, but this is the cover art for this one. And like I said, it's about a group of kids, so it's a little bit more shonen-y. This is like technically the main character. I have her running kind of demure towards the camera, so to make it look like she's, you know, she's progressing, but she don't know what's going on. And then this is the girl, like, looking at her next to her is, like, her bestie. And then this girl's kind of got a interesting story situation, so she's kind of turned, looking at the back, you know what I mean? And then she's kind of evil scary, so she's up there looking like a villain. He's her little sidekick? I don't know what... He's there next to her, because that checks out. And then you don't really see him that much, so I kind of have him included, but in the back. So yeah, basically just position characters and pose them in ways that you think will convey the gist of your thing. Show the Awuga moms. I do have the Awuga moms on here. I do have that on here. I've only done 3 of them. Oh, hold on. There's Odeko, her mom. Her mom's, I guess, but yes. Her grandma's so pretty. Every time I look at her grandma down here in the corner, I'm like, wow, Granny. Let's go, Granny. And then this is Kai's family. And then Alicia's dad and mom, I guess. Yeah. I've only done these 3 and there's still 3 more to do, but then there's this girl. She's evil. One of the demons that I designed. I put them in there. But yeah, you guys want to see some of my storyboards? I finished storyboarding it. It's 100 spreads or 200 pages. Full book. I kind of just like wrote until I found like a decent stopping point. But yes. Those look so good. Thank you. All the time spent on that stubble beard, I know. I've been learning how to draw, guys. These look great. You did a good job. Thank you. Alicia's mom is wow. Yeah, Alicia's mom is really cute. If evil, why hot? The temptation. Okay, well, let me show you some random storyboard things, because I think I've done pretty good with some of these. I don't want to spoil too much. I'll show you this page. This is when... Okay, this is what my storyboards look like. You could tell it's just a bunch of, like, bald characters for the most part. Sometimes I give them little hairlines, but... It's typically just basic sketches and stuff. But, yeah, I typically separate my pages into, like, 3 or 4, like, vertical sections. And then if I have to split them, like, halfway, midway through, you can see that. Well, yeah. And here's the next page after that. You could pause it and read it if you want, but this is basically Hikari's introduction. But yeah, you can see I have like a lot of like, this one zoomed in on his face really quick. This one is kind of having her in the foreground and her as the focus in the midground. And then it kind of swaps directions. So now you see the girl that was in front here is in the back here because they turned around. But yeah, I hope that makes like a good sense. Because like, even though it's technically just 3 people standing on a roof, like you can show the action in a panel. If a facial expression changes or makes sense or whatever, you know, you can kind of do that. I also find that zooming in and out for panels so that you don't have them all at like the same exact zoom out level makes it look better. You know. I had to make storyboards for my media tech class and I was so bad at them. These are so clean. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that you get used to. This is the last page of her introduction. But yes, she's my little queenie queen. My queenie queen. Yeah. Also, just random story tip. I suggest every like couple weeks or something, like if you haven't read your own story in a while, go back and read it, because you'll find little things where you're like, I should make this longer, I should shorten this or whatever, or I should alter this or change this text and whatever. Yeah. And I want to show you some later storyboards too, because I did a lot. I did a louder. Oh, here's a pretty good scene. Look at this one. I tried to do like a full art page. This is a flashback, so it's their thank you for subscribing, Otherwing. This is their parents, technically. But this is Tropia's dad up here, but instead of having like bow and arrow like Tropia does, or Mayumi, I guess, but yeah. They're both Tropia, technically. That's the last name. He has like sniper guns, but he just makes like a shit ton of them, because basically the point that I wanted to get across with this was that the adults are a lot stronger than the kids are when you see them, because we follow the kids, which is like the next generation, right? But he's just, like, I love the dynamics of this, like having one of the guns kind of like in the frame, kind of blocking into the next thing, like just very dynamic stuff. Yes. Showing off all the powers and stuff. Yes, Picasso, I like it. Dynamics and things and whatnot. I also want to show you these 2 or 3 pages. I don't know what I'll show you, but here. This is from when Odako meets Hikari for the first time. I know you might not know the characters' names. Don't worry about it. Basically what I just said was, this is from when Green Girl meets Purple Girl for the first time. Okay. Okay, so there's a demon, she's fighting the demon, and then there's like a sparkle from the sky. I'm imagining like a fucking sound effect going on here, you know what I mean? And then you see a big explosion, and then it's like, what the heck's going on? And then she's standing there and being all cool and whatever. Look at that. Anyways. they yap a little bit. But I really like the body language that I'm kind of giving with these things. Because, like, you see how she's not facing towards her? She's still technically closed off, and then she looks away farther when she speaks to her. Things like body language, I think, are really good in mangas. And then when she is, like, intrigued, she turns closer to her, so you see her face her more. And then when she's embarrassed, she looks away again. Get it? Yes. Picasso. Picasso. I don't know if any of that is helpful information to you people. Demo. Oh, and in case you want to see what finished pages look like, actually. Demo, I try my best. Here's one of the finished pages I finished the other day from the thumbnail of this video. I made the little tea party scene. It's super cute. It's super cute. But yeah, this is what they look like when they're like screen toned. Screen toned. Yeah, screen toned. And lined and everything. I had to put like a thick outline on his hair here so he didn't dissolve into his cape. That looks so good. Thank you. Yeah. This is a different story than the one I was just showing you. I know it's confusing. I'm doing 2 different stories at once. This one is just 1 book, and it's going to come out a lot sooner. The other one's going to be like a multi-book series, which is probably going to just start as a webtoon, but hopefully be printed as books down the line. Down the line. Yeah. I want to show you another page, but I don't want to show you too many pages because I feel like you guys have seen most of it already at this point. What's one that I've shown you already? Oh, this one I've shown you already. More dynamics. I like having her pop out of the sides of the panel with like a black background behind her. Anyways. Picasso. Picasso. Thanks again for this, yes. Gotta go? No problem. Thank you guys so much for coming. I tend to be a yapper. Hope to see you again soon. Alright, let's get into actually drawing now. Let's get into actually drawing now. Imagine that an hour and 15 minutes in, actually drawing the thing that I said I was gonna draw. Let's do it. Oops. Oops. But I'm really excited about the fruit punch. I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna keep storyboarding like really far ahead of time so that if I do have to change anything, which is happening less and less than it used to, then I'll be able to, you know, go back and do that. I'm gonna hide this for just a second because I have no idea what this is open to. How do you draw hands connected to your characters since I'm having trouble with drawing them attached to my characters? Okay, I would say, first of all, look at yourself and your hands in the mirror for reference, but you can draw like the basic like body or head or whatever of a character, and then you could draw the hand and then the arm after you draw the hand to kind of fill it in. This page might. No, this page is fine. What is this page? Can I do this one? Okay, we're gonna do this one instead. It's less spoiler heavy. Not that there's like a big spoiler on the other page, but I don't wanna tread on ground I shouldn't tread on. Okay, and I will say, what I did for this story, there you go. This is the page we're gonna do. This is what I did for my Pink Willow's storyboards. Was I color coded the characters to make it easier for proofreaders to tell who is who. I should have done that for the fruit bunch, but I did not. I did not. So it's gonna be, my proofreaders are gonna have an interesting time being like, who's who. I feel like they all have a slightly different enough look to them that if you're like paying attention, you could probably figure it out, but still. Anyways, if you're drawing people, right? Hold on, let's hide this for a second. Say you got somebody here, and you know you kind of want their like arm out, but you're like, I don't know how to draw it attached. I would say like a general rule of thumb, I don't know if you've ever seen, there's like a, hold on, I'll hide this for a second. There's like a famous like painting or something that's of like a person in a giant circle that more or less looks like this. Right? And they have like multiple like arms and legs. But the point of that is basically that the tips of their fingers touch the edge of the circle. You know what I mean? And like the tips of their toes or whatever touch the bottom of the circle, like the edges, if you place them in the middle and you sprawl them out. So as long as you keep in mind that you can't go farther than that general threshold, then all you really have to do is draw like a little hand. You can make it simplified, like shapes like this. I've said this before, but you know, if you want to just like simplify a hand and kind of be like, I want it here. And then you're like, oh, I don't know how to connect it to the body. How I would say is do 2 little more or less ovalies, one for your bicep and one for your forearm. And just kind of, or maybe like one for your shoulder too if you're feeling it. And just kind of go, okay, I could have it like this. That's an option. Like with a little bend. I could have it without the bend, like this, and make it like just more foregroundy. I could have it with a real big bend, but if you have the bend bigger, you kind of might have to like move it in a bit. I'm kind of yapping nonsense right now, but you know, you could play with your sketches to make them make more sense. You know what I mean? TLDR, my tip for you would be draw your like base person, then draw the arm you want them to have, or the hand rather, the hand that you want them to have, more or less. I'll do 2 hands here. Just as long as you keep it within like that general threshold of like that's how long arms are, at least in whatever style you're drawing in. And then from there you could just kind of be like, okay, this is roughly how long a forearm is. This is roughly how long, they're pretty much the same length most of the time, right? How like how long a bicep is, and then if you want like some dynamic stuff, you know, if you want to add shoulders or whatever, you can go in from there. But yeah, you could just kind of you know, slap in you draw the hand first, then the arm. That's my tip. The hand first, then the arm. You could figure it out with that pretty much. Like if this is some guy playing a piano, you know, what looks good from that angle? You know what I'm saying? He's got 4 arms now. But yes, that's my tip for that. Thank you. That's very helpful. I'm glad I could help. Thank you. If you have any more questions, I would be happy to oblige in whatever way that I can. That being said, keep in mind, Mimi just does things the way that she does things. You don't have to do things the same way I do things. There are no rules. Art is kind of a free-for-all situation. There are no rules. Just don't use AI or trace someone else's work. No matter what you make, as long as you made it yourself, it's better. Or if you are going to trace someone's work for the purposes of learning, number 1, you don't have to post it. But also, if you do post it, you could always say, original by at this person, tag them. Yes. Most artists won't bite your head off if you credit them for work that they do, you know what I mean? Most artists will bite your head off. But yeah, if you are trying to like learn, I don't know how new anybody is here, if you're like super green, or if you're like, no, I know what I'm doing, I'm just trying to figure out like little things, and I guess whatever. I don't know, I've been drawing for like freaking 13 years or something. I'm just kinda, I'm doing whatever at this point. Okay, I'm excited to draw this panel. I'm excited to draw this panel. So we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna double check my little cameras. I haven't had any motion detected stuff, but I'm gonna double check just to feel good about it. Nobody present on that one. Nobody present on that one. And nobody present on that one. Okay, well. And also no motion detected in the past since I started this stream. Okie dokie. Oh, I broke in my camera. Baby, come back. Whoa. Okay. I'm a noob, but these things are still obvious to me. That's good. I feel like I have to specify when I'm like, oh, here's an art tip. I've never had anybody be like, actually, you don't have to do things that way, like, whatever. I've never had anybody do that, but I've seen people be really uppity about that. Because, like, yeah, it's true, but low-key, it does feel kind of obvious. Like, obviously, you don't have to do things this one way. You know, different things work for different people. But I still feel the need to be like, okay, disclaimer. Disclaimer, don't yell at me, I'm fragile. You know? Anyways, another thing is if you're struggling with your drawing, like say you have a sketch but you're like, oh, I'm kind of struggling to, like, I don't know, do line art or take it to the next level or whatever. I usually just take a storyboard sketch and go on top of it for things like this, but for certain commissions and stuff, like, you can always sketch over it a second time and, like, literally sketch out every detail of the clothing and whatever, you know what I mean? And, like, really just do, like, a super detailed sketch and then you can just line on top of it and be kind of dead brain. You got a lot of options, but, you know. TLDR, adding an extra sketch could be helpful sometimes. Like, an extra step in the process. It's like a second sketch. If you're struggling with, like, a pose or something. Don't be afraid to, like, erase things. I don't know. Other random tip. When I was a very new artist, I had this problem. I don't have this problem much at all anymore, but I used to, like, sketch figures, like, just do figure drawing as, like, a practice thing. Which is basically just humans without any features. Just for, like, poses and anatomy practice and stuff. However, sometimes I would draw a little base and I'd be like, wow, this is so cute, I want to finish this drawing. But I would be scared to cover it up because I'd be like, wow, I did good anatomy for once. So I would just draw really, like, skin-tight clothing 24/7, and then it ended up kind of working against me. So even if you draw something that looks really good, you can always take a picture of it in the stage that you like it and maybe go over it again later. Or, like, trace it on a light box or something if you want to go the traditional route, right? But don't be afraid to cover things up to make it look better, you know? You will improve. You just gotta give yourself time. Skin tight, what? Yeah, you know, like skin tight clothing. You know? I might be guilty of that too, yeah. I'm telling you, I did that a lot when I was like, I want to say high school, middle school age, roughly. More middle school. When I was just learning how to draw people for the first time, I was so guilty of that all the time. I wouldn't want the hair or the clothes to cover anything up or any of that. I'd be like super particular about it, you know what I'm saying? And then looking back at all those drawings, I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I finished this properly instead of trying to preserve the sanctity of the anatomy. Because looking back, I'm like, the anatomy isn't even good on this. What was I so proud of? You know? There's always more drawings in your brain that you can create. You know? Yes. Picasso. Picasso! Got it, yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of other things that could be helpful. When drawing characters, obviously think about, like, what their personality is and, like, how they would react. Like, are they gonna sit there and stand completely still the entire conversation? Like, if they're talking to somebody? Or are they gonna, like, fidget with their hair while they're talking to someone? Or kind of shift their weight back and forth? Are they expressive? Do they talk with their hands? Or do they, do they truly just stand there kind of awkwardly in the corner? That's an option too. Just think about the characters that you're drawing, see and think what they would do, and then your scenes will come a lot more to life. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yes. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I feel like I'm in a thinking sort of advice mood at the moment. It's working out. It's working out for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I mean too. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm Mimi saying. I'm Mimi. Hi. Nice to meet you. My name's Mimi. You're a Bozu. And we're best friends now. We're having some tacos later. I kind of want tacos. I haven't had tacos in a bajillion years. Although I had a burrito not that long ago, and that's basically a soft taco. Basically. Just like a little bit more wrapped up in there. You know? Although, to be honest, there's this one like mom and pop burrito shop that rhymed. Mom and pop burrito shop. Huh. That's like near my house. It's on like it's like in the downtown area, but it's nice. It's not too expensive, but I will say, depending on who's making the burritos, sometimes they overstuff those things to the point where I'm like, this could be 2 burritos. I could scoop out half the filling and make a second burrito, and it would be so much less messy. And I'm like, I don't want to tell them to not stuff it that much, you know, but I don't know. Sometimes it's perfect, and sometimes it's just stuffed to hell and back. And it's funny because sometimes my mom gets that on like her way back home from work. Sometimes for both of us, and she's told me before that she like says, "Okay, my daughter wants," and then usually if there's like one older guy who's like, I think it's the pop of the mom and pop shop, you know what I'm talking about? But he's like, a daughter? Okay, she needs protein. It's just like, yeah, she needs protein. Let's stock this thing up on the chicken. And I'm like, please, there's so much food here. There's so much food here. Please, calm down. I can't eat it all. But then I guess I get leftovers for the next day. But burritos don't really heat up very well. So, I kind of like, leftovers, you know what I mean? They're kind of like, I've tried putting them in the toaster oven and the microwave, and either way, it doesn't really work. I guess I could like refry them, but then they might get too crunchy. I don't know. I feel like a quesadilla is more of a taco, just big. Quesadilla. Oh, a soft taco, maybe. Cause yeah, aren't quesadillas usually on tortillas? Not crunchy tortillas, the soft tortillas. You know? Air fryer if you have a reheat setting. I do have an air fryer, but I really only use it for like frying. For like frying things, not really for reheating. I mean, maybe it has a reheat setting. I don't know actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't really know if it does or doesn't. I couldn't tell you. I baked bread in mine. You've baked bread in your air fryer? Was it good? Never heard of that. Huh. Yeah? Oh, wow, okay. Huh. Color me impressed. I might try to bake some bread. I definitely won't try that, actually. I'm not a baker. My mom likes baking, though. Maybe I'll tell her that's an option I heard about. Banana bread. I fucking love banana bread. I fucking love banana breads. I had like a kick there for a while where I was eating banana bread like every stream. I would bring over like 2 slices of it. So much banana bread. So much banana bread. 確かめことなら伝説じゃない。Sheen! Hi, hi, hello! Welcome, welcome! I arrived right on time for bread. I wish I had bread. We used to have a bread time thing. Was that before I had emotes? I feel like... I know I had a bread emote, but I don't think I had like a bread time emote. I think that was just like an ongoing bit. I think that was just an ongoing bit. And now I won't lie to you and say I'm on a keto diet, but I am trying to eat slightly less bread than I used to. I'm not really on like a crazy diet, but I'm trying to keep it limited. You know, I'm trying to keep my carbs a little limited, you know? We must bring back the bread emote. I think it said 14 emotes. Or, I'm sorry, 14 more members to the next emote is what I meant to say. Which is kind of a lot, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I know we unlocked a lot of emotes recently, but I'm kind of worried it'll be a while. It'll be a while until I get to unlock too many more. Because I think we've reached the point in emotes where you have to have like 25 new members for every new emote or something. I think. I don't really know how YouTube's emote system works like that, but I know it's like you get one every time you, or every like X amount of members you have. I don't know if it stacks. Oh, hold on, let me check. Oh, that would be a raccoon on my camera. That would be a raccoon. That is not a cat. That is not a cat. Those are raccoon toes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got so excited. I thought I was gonna see the mamas with our other little kids. Okay, alright. Hold on, I got another notification. I'm gonna check it just in case. You never know. You never know. Excuse me. You never know. No, it's just a raccoon putzing around. It's just a raccoon putzing about. What's this guy doing? I didn't know that's how YouTube worked. Interesting. Yeah. I would have put like 5,000 emotes if I could have, but it is unfortunately limited by either current number of members or like lifetime total. I don't really know. Raccoons are cute though. They are cute. We like to give them like stale bread sometimes because they like it, you know. I try not to feed them, but specifically there's this one guy who's very polite. I've shown you a video of me like handing him stuff before. He's very polite, so I give him stuff when he chills, because he doesn't attack anything. Some of the raccoons are kind of, well, they're kind of mean. They like attack each other. They attack the cats that walk by and stuff sometimes. And I do not have any of that. I only feed the kind raccoon who does not attack things. And I think he knows that. I think he knows that. And by I don't really do it most of the time. My mom and my neighbor do, because they're kind of obsessed with him. Because there's that little like albino raccoon out there that they're obsessed with. He's really cute, I won't lie. Or maybe she, I think it might be a lady. I don't know, very cute. Very cute. Takes bread right out your hands. Also enjoys grapes. I also have no idea how long raccoons live for, but this albino one has been around for like years now. Years and years. Which is good, because she's very sweet. Bro is eating like a Roman, maybe. Maybe. I know my next door neighbor throws out like donuts for him, and I'm like, I don't know if maybe we should be giving him donuts, but I guess I'm only giving him slices of stale bread, so. I like an occasional handful of grapes. You know, I don't know. Whatever, man. Whatever works. Hold on, I'm gonna rework this hand just a little bit because it looks a little funky. Now it's time to get funky. To the right. To the left now, y'all. 2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Do 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 do. Turn around. Hee. Mimi, I'm making my VTuber, just testing it right now on my camera. Oh, awesome! That's super awesome. We love VTubers in the making. Oh, don't remember what outfit she was wearing. Here, I have to double check. Or don't remember. I think it was just the puffy sleeved one with the frilly collar. But I don't remember if this was the one with the gloves or not. No, not here. Okay, here. This is the one with the gloves. Okay. Okie dokie. Oakley dokley. Use an app to make it because I'm not very good at drawing anime. Oh, okay. As long as it's not anime generated. Anime generated. What the fuck? AI generated. They do sell like some of them are free. They have a lot of free to use like customizable models or like super cheap models you can get. Not AI. Okay, good. Good. Also, you wouldn't see her nail if her hand is in a glove. You wouldn't see the nail if her hand is in a glove, Mimi. 伝説じゃないマジボ的な嵐は誰かと迷うリズムの顔で思いするせばいいあらだけの夢をかき集め探し物探し見ゆくのさポケットのコインそれと You wanna be my friend We are on a cruise We are Hee hee Where she my boy Me Need a Majibo Yoru no sha. Oh my god, I forgot to sing emote. Yes! The One Piece opening lives in my brain rent free. At any given moment. At any given moment. One dream. One wish. Cover it nara over the top. Brr, 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 brr. Buddha 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 Masashi baby bee. Buddha 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 so blah blah blah. You blah 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 blah. La 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 la. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow. Singing notes for Mimi. Thank you. Although I'm just kind of vibing right now, I'm not trying. I do appreciate it though. I'm not gonna sound my best when I'm just sitting here putzing. I'm also trying to be kind of quiet today. I know that that's kind of obvious in most of the things that I'm doing today, but you never know. You never know. What if a tiny kitten goes, eh? I have to be able to hear it. I have to hear it. If a tiny kitten comes in and goes, eh, I have to be able to hear it. You know? I think she was in a puff sleeve. Ooh. Ooh. A puff sleeve shirt. Which I'll just kind of make go to like here-ish. That's probably fine. あらたけの夢をかぎ集め探し物探しに行くのさ The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Thank you. Thank you. Remember when that was like a meme for a while? I was told it was inappropriate, so I never looked at any of them, but I remember it was like really everywhere for a bit. You know? That was before I watched One Piece though. That era. Hi Lioset, welcome. How you doing today? This is pretty good. Making progress pretty goodly. You know what I really want? Pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in a while. I'll go get me some pancakes. Where my pancakes at? Do you guys call them pancakes or hotcakes? I call them pancakes, obviously. But I know some people call them hotcakes. Which is fair, I guess they are cakes that are hot, not cold. I suppose that's a fair assessment of the cake situation. The cake situation. I do kind of want pancakes though. Like if I had a big platter of pancakes right now with some like strawberries on it, I'd be so happy. Anyways. Pancakes are great, but I haven't had any in like 3 months. I feel like it's more or less the same for me. I don't think I've had them in a while. Maybe not quite 3 months. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes my mom walks in my room and she's like, I made pancakes. I'm like, what the hell? Thank you. But it hasn't happened in a while. We gotta have a pancake making... a pancake party. We gotta have a pancake party. Pancake party. Yes. I also want to go check on that kitten again soon. He's been alone for about an hour and a half-ish, give or take. Right? Yeah, 146. Yeah. I should go check on him again. Although he does seem like he likes to just kind of sit there and mind his business. I say he, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It might be a girl. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a little guy. Whatever it is. Hold on. Okay, I want to draw the pole first. Because I want to make sure the other hand is interacting with it right. Hold on. Yeah, right there. I'm yawning. I'm starting to think I didn't get enough sleep. Which is fair, I was woken up early, but for such a little baby, perhaps it's okay. Perhaps says it is okay. I love pouring all sorts of sugary things on pancakes. I guess so, yeah, like jam or like syrup or whatever. Or fruit. What is it called? Puree? Fruit puree. Fruit puree? Yeah. Fruit puree. I've had that on pancakes before. That shit was real good. It's basically just blended fruits. Pour it on top. pancake versus crepe, though. I've never had a real crepe. I've had IHOP crepes. And well, those... Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but they weren't great. They weren't really great. So I don't know. Is that not a real crepe from IHOP? No. Because I know, like, I've had IHOP pancakes once. There was an IHOP kind of near my old school. And sometimes after school we would go to IHOP. But none of us really liked it. It's like a shitty IHOP. I don't know if there's good IHOPs, but... anyways. It was, the pancakes were like cardboard every time. The waffles were like cardboard. The crepe was cardboard and whipped cream. It was just a lot of cardboard. It was just a lot of cardboard. I don't know. Even though it wasn't actually cardboard, but tasted like it might as well have been. You know? You know. Oh dear, yeah. I don't know, I'd love to get, like... I've seen those little, like, food stand crepes. I'd love to get one of those, like, the folded up really pretty ones. But I'm pretty sure that's just a Japan thing. Or a thing that's in a place that's not where I live, because I never seen that before. I never seen that before. Well, I never. A little funky, but it's doing its job. I might alter that hand later. Okay, let's draw the rest of her staff. She's got such a cute staff, but I think I only have her use it in like 2 episodes. Oopies. Oopieses. When they bust out the hot plate. The size of a table. What? Anime crepes look good, but don't seem very practical to eat. That's fair. That's fair. Like I said, I have no idea. Never really had a real crepe before. I've only had that one crepe that one time. It was like 99% cream. By cream, I mean like whipped cream, not like anything else at all. I'm not really sure what's supposed to be in a crepe, but I don't think it's that. Hi, hey, baby. What are you doing, little babies? You saying hello? I got a little baby visitor. Hi, the baby. Football is here. She doesn't usually come into my room. She likes to hang out in my mom's room instead. Yeah, well, looky there. I'm sure you'll find a good one. You're going to Cali. Oh, true. Maybe they'll have a crepe stand. Although, to be honest, I have, like, no idea. I have no idea. I need to look into the area that we're going to. I know it's in San Jose, but I gotta look into, like, I don't know, restaurants and things. I know Kira, because he's never been to the US before. He's got, like, a whole list of things he wants to do. And I think there's, like, some restaurants on that list. I'm not particularly excited about too many of them, because I think a lot of them... Thought I heard meowing. I think a lot of them will go on. Sorry, I was listening to see if I could hear meowing. A lot of them have... I'm gonna check my surveillance cameras. It didn't sound like a kitten, it sounded like one of my cats, but you never know. You never know, I'm checking. I'm checking. Anyways, I went to a place that had... What was I saying? I don't even know. Okay, nothing on this camera. Nothing on this camera. This one's taking a second to load. Okay, nothing on this camera either, though. Okay. I might have been bugging. You know what, though? I am gonna go check on the little baby really quick. Since I heard meowing anyway, I'm gonna go check on the baby. I will be right back. Give me like 120 seconds or so. I will be right back. Hi, Vinny. Okay, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I've returned. I have returned. No. I think that was just my cat. I saw that one toy was like in the middle of the toy was in the middle of the carpet, so I think maybe she was just dragging the toy around in her mouth again. Anyways, I grabbed a snack on the way back. Gotta love a snack. Gotta love a snack. Kitty cat, no. I did look, but no. I do think I probably won't see them again until they come for, supper. Dinner, whatever. Anyways, yeah. What were we saying? Crepe Suzettes are good. Anything you put alcohol in and light on fire is fun. What the hell? They're lighting crepes on fire? Oh yeah, we're talking about California. Wow. I know that, yeah, Kira has like a list of things that he wants to do. But a lot of the like food places are like, not like places where you could get a meal. They're all kind of things like, I think Krispy Kreme was one of them. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know if any of you have experience, but I feel like anybody coming to America from any other country, if you just straight up eat American, like, junk food off rip, you're probably gonna be having some tummy troubles real quick. A lot of American food is, not the healthiest of options, I would say. Are you saying donuts can't be a meal? Well, not a nutritional one. Unless you're eating a protein donut with vegetable filling, or a something other than just carbo and sugars. Maybe. I don't know. Who am I? Who am I to tell you what you can and can't do? Nobody. You do whatever you want. You know. Krispy Kreme may destroy them with sugar and oil. Yeah. I've never even had Krispy Kreme before, but I could see that happening. I like to eat a lot of food that's not necessarily like healthy. Like I like a lot of sweets, but I try to go for less processed sweets if I can. You know? Like little yogurt chips. I guess that's still processed, but I don't know. I like to have the illusion of eating healthier. You know what I'm saying? The illusion of it all. Anyways. I am excited though. Maybe we will find a little crepe stand and I'll be like, oh my god, I want a little crepe. And then somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, I want a little crepe. And then we'll go. You know? I usually like baking for other people, but never actually eat what I bake. Really? Interesting. That sounds like an anime character. I don't know which one, but that sounds like that. A Mimi pop-up sweet shop. Ooh. I would love to do a collab with like a... I don't want to say a food joint, but you know, any food place, right? I'd like to do a collab with like a food place, because then, you know, you can like, I need to go look at what this part of the staff looks like, the little crown. You know, I want to have like a little, like a Mimi burger somewhere, like a little Mimi dessert, you know? You go there and you're like, I would like one Mimi dessert, please, on your specialty menu or whatever, your limited time menu. For your limited time specialty collab on your menu. Okay, I know what it looks like now. And then they would be like, yeah, we got you, madam. We got you, madam. Bozu cake pops! Bozu cake pops! Wait, that's such a good idea. I wonder if I could make that on stream. Cake pop can't be that hard, right? You just take a cake, you squish them into things, and you dip them in shiza, right? Is that how that works? You squish them into balls and you dip them in shiza? It's probably harder than I think it is, I'm not gonna lie, but that sounds really cute. You know, I don't know why that made me think. I used to hold like art contests, and then the prize would just be like, I'll draw you, or something. And I feel like if I did that these days, like I'm sure some people would enter, but that just doesn't seem like that much of a enticing prize to some people, you know? But I think it'd be kind of fun to do like a delectables contest. Like you make a little, any food item, you make it look like either me or a Bozu or something. You theme it off me. It could be a little dessert, it could be a little, I don't know, put my face on a hamburger. Get creative, I don't know. And that sounds like such a fun little thing. That sounds so fun. That sounds so fun, what can I say? But I don't know what I would offer in exchange, in recompense. I don't know what I would offer. I don't know what I even got to offer. But it's a cute idea. A cooking contest, Bozu burger, yes. Money, I don't got a lot of that. I don't got a lot of that. Well, I'm sure that's something I probably could do. But this is why I'm not hosting any contests. This is why I'm not hosting any contests, because let's be honest. I almost thought that I heard something for a minute there. I thought that I almost heard something for a minute there, but I suppose I didn't. Oh, I suppose I didn't. Is that the antagonist of your manga on screen? No, she's the protagonist. She's the protagonist. If you want to know about the antagonist, you'll have to read it when it's out. Because it's not yet. But when it is, you'll have to read it. That'd be like great promotion. Promotion. Hi Butter Pickle Jelly, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, I don't speak. I don't actually know what language that is, but I don't speak it. I only speak stupid in American. I'm Sorky. Sorky. I know she looks a little different, the protagonist here. Her name's Layla. She looks a little different here than the cover art I showed you guys earlier, but that's because she's in a different outfit with a different hairstyle. Hehe. Chinese, but it's okay. I see. Still learning English. Oh, okay. Good luck to you. You're doing good so far, considering I understood what you said. Okay, I'm almost done with these. I would say today's stream might be a wee bit shorter than normal. I'm like extremely distracted by the cats. You know, fair enough. And if any of you want to see the kitten, remember, you could go check out the very beginning of the stream. I showed it. I showed the little creature. I'm hoping I can get its mother back a second time. And its sibling. It's sibling. I probably wouldn't have scooped up the first one so quickly if I knew it had a sibling, but everybody was like, oh, there's only one. I was like, oh, is there? There's two. She's hungry, you gotta devour some cats. No. No. I would never. I would sooner starve to death than eat a cat. And that's on truth. Yes. Yes. I would eat a Bozu. I would eat a Bozu though if I was hungry enough. You guys look like a little snack of mochis or something. You're like a little pack of mochi. Not emergency food. Not yet. I wonder if each Bozu has different flavored filling in their heads. If you had a flavor, what flavor would you be? I feel like I'd be like peachy strawberry. Don't eat us. What? I got raspberry. Ooh. Raspberry's good. This guy's going down first. No, I'm just kidding. Durian. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had that before. I know what it is, but I don't know if I've ever actually eaten a durian before. I also don't know if I'm pronouncing the name of it correctly, to be honest with you. I primarily only know it from Animal Crossing, of all things. Animal Crossing New Leaf had durians in it. Machi wo deki na harashi wa dareka to mayou nizumu wo kaotte amoi suru sebai. I think this is good. I'm gonna add our little frills. That looks like a nice dynamic skirt shape, I think. It's the spiky fruit that Americans think smells bad. Does it smell bad? I've never heard, or maybe I have heard that. I don't know. I don't think so. Then again, Americans think kimchi smells bad too, but I like the way kimchi smells. I like the way it tastes better, but yeah, I don't know. Americans are a A little finicky sometimes, it would seem. A little finicky. Kimchi tastes so good, yeah. Very strong. Oh. Coconut tastes terrible. I will eat coconut, but I don't like coconut, you know? Like, I'll eat like a, what is it called, an almond joy? I'll eat an almond joy, like, occasionally. You know? But I'm kind of like, I don't know. I won't go out of my way to eat coconut. What's happening here? Oh. You know? Bestias. I love coconut. Coconut cream pie. Oh. It's mainly preference, but I don't think kimchi smells bad, but I gag at the smell of processed tuna. A tuna and chocolate, or like tuna and then also chocolate, but separately. Gagging at chocolate is a little interesting. I wonder if there's like a reason behind that, but I can understand tuna. I don't like the smell of tuna, but it doesn't make me like gag or anything, you know. I like chocolate though. But yeah, my mom got these little, I think they were from like the Costco, but it was like these like noodle cups, like cup noodles, but not cup noodles. It was a different brand, but basically cup noodles. And it came with like a little kimchi pack. And you like put the kimchi in the noodles. And this shit was really bussin'. It was really good. I love me a good spicy noodles. Yes, processed tuna and chocolate separately. I see. I was gonna say, now who the fuck processing tuna and chocolate together? Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Good that I'm safe from being eaten. Ah, I see. Because your filling was coconut. What foods don't I like? Let's see. A lot of the foods I used to not like, I like now. Like, I used to be very, like, anti-mushroom and eggs. But now I'm like, nah, I'll eat them. I just have to prepare them right. You know what I mean? There are certain types of cheese that I don't like. I'm not usually very picky with cheese, but I had this, like, the Publix made this fucking, like, Gouda, I think, mac and cheese. And it was abysmal. It was terrible. Gouda mac and cheese. That shit should not have been allowed to live. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit was crazy. Tasted so bad. Tasted so bad. What else do I not like? I guess I'm a little picky with like fish. I don't really like shellfish in general. Publix tried, yeah. If they made it with a different cheese, I feel like it would have been better. But Gouda does not belong on, I don't think anyway, personally. I feel like it don't belong on that type of dish. I feel like it was a little interesting of a decision to do it that way. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I'm not huge on shellfish. I don't mind fish. I don't mind fish, but shellfish specifically. Like, I'm not a tuna lover, but like, I'll eat it, you know? My favorite fish is salmon, though. Salmon's good. I will say, like crab and stuff. I've had crab in like sushi, so maybe crab is okay, but I can't really think of any time that I've really been like, yeah, this shellfish slaps. Except for that one time I had like really well-made sushi. Would you eat a mermaid? That sounds like it's partial cannibalism, so probably not. Probably not. I can't even eat shellfish. Have you had bluefin tuna? I don't think so. I've just had like normal poor people tuna. You know? Normal poor people tuna. I don't know. Usually if I go to like a fish place, I'll get like a salmon though. You know? Hehehe. I love seafood. I feel like it's good, but maybe I'm just a little picky depending. Just with seafood, okay, you know what it is? I don't mind the flavor of any of it. I don't like slimy meat. And a lot of seafood is not really prepared in a way that I like. I know it's possible to prepare it in a way that's like not slimy. But most of like restaurants you go to, they give you like slimy fish, and I'm like, eee. Or like oyster is like slimy, and it's not really my cup of tea, my cup of tea, you know. It's not really for me, frankly, unfortunately. I don't mind most fish though. The only downside to salmon is when they keep the bones in there. Like a baked salmon, yeah. I like fully cooked fish. But yeah. The baked salmon. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, the bones, the fish bones. I don't like that. I don't like fish bones. In my food, I don't like it. Because I taste it and I'm like, urgh. Ruins my appetite. My appetite! No, my appetite. This is kind of giving like interesting sparkle energy. Perhaps? That's fine, I think. This part needs to be black, and maybe like right there. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Bada bing, bada bozu. Bada bing, bada bozu. Okay. Yippee. I hate having to eat food when there's a higher chance you choke on something. That's fair. But if they like debone a salmon properly, you know, it is fine. I feel like it's just sometimes they miss it, you know, they miss the bones. There's some bones in there. I was so upset because I had this like, I bought this like salmon thing from the Publix, right? It was like Atlantic salmon that all you have to do is like, heat it up and then you can eat it. So I made rice and I put some like vegetables and stuff in it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat this with that salmon that I got. So I heated up the salmon, and I put the salmon in the rice, and I mushed it all together so it was like a salmon bowl, you know? And then lo and behold, there was bones all up in that shit because I didn't check before I mushed it up in the bowl. There was so many salmon bones, I couldn't even eat it. Like, I picked around, but it was really hard. It was so sad. It was so sad. What a sad day. What a sad day. Because I just know that shit would have slapped. I have the, like, shine going down here, too. But I don't know if I wanna... The bones are the best part. We talk about the bones are the best part. We talk about calcium deficiency. Are you okay? Okay, well I think that's fine. I'll just have a stop here. Although maybe just to like here, we can make it look like it's kind of glowing off of this a little bit. Just on the border lines of the... Giri giri ai ikenai borderline. Nani o jite mo subete kawashite miseru. Giri giri mai saranaru ji e to 意識が溶ける体は制御不能言っちゃうかもねパパラプララララララララララララララララタタラタタタラタタタラタラタゥ Sorry, I said borderline. I had to. Anyways, that looks pretty good. Of a fish? Wow, I like that. I mean, I like, what is it, like bone broth? I mean, like a soup with bone broth. That's pretty good. Soaks into crackers real quick, too. Would you be open to turning your manga into an anime series if you got the chance? Hell yeah. If a studio contacted me and they were like, we want to turn this into an anime, I feel like I don't even care what the conditions are. I'd be like, okay. Yes, agreed. Go on then. I lose the rights? Sure, just credit me. just, you know, at this point I'd be like, whatever, man. Make it into an anime. That sounds so good. And then maybe I could be like, can I voice act for, maybe like one of the girls or something in the English version, like the English dub. I'll be like, Mr. Crunchyroll, can I voice act in this for you, please? Thank you. Green light that, exactly. You give me the opportunity, I'm green lighting that shit. Yes. Just put my initials at the bottom for like 2 seconds. I mean, I'd probably want more than that. I'd probably want it to be like created by, you know, Mimi or whatever. Mage Mimi. But Daijobu. It's Daijobu, okay? You know what else? I've been listening to so much Show by Rock recently. They got that one song, the Shield and Crimson's one that I really liked. It's like, Falling Rose, Falling Rose. Except, imagine this being sung like multiple octaves lower. Because the actual one is like, Falling Rose, Falling Rose. I can't sing that deep. Kamiyotsu Kunibo. But it's like, Falling Rose, Kamiyotsu Kunibo. Hitotsuji no hikari o Falling Rose, Shuni no wakai wa kai warai. I like it. It's nice. I'm singing like 10 decibels quieter than I usually do, but whatever. Like I said, trying to pay attention. Trying to be kind of locked in. Pink Willow's anime, that actually sounds fun. It does. I feel like this would make like a really good like 12 episode anime, to be honest. Like just like a short little anime that concludes after its first season. I think the only problem would be it would need a couple more chapters to fill like some of the middle episodes. But I feel like the finale could be like a 2 episode long thing, so like 11 and 12 could be a finale. The current chapters I have could definitely be either 1 or 2 episodes each, right? So that's 6, 7, 8. That's like roughly 8. So yeah, maybe if I add like a couple more chapters. If there was an anime adaptation, I would write some like anime exclusive ones or something to kind of like squeeze into the middle, because there's a lot of like time passage in Pink Willows that you could definitely fit more story into, but I had to fit it all into one book, so I couldn't really do that. But you know, I would be down. 12 episodes, 2 seasons. Ooh, if we get a season 2, I gotta really write more. You know what though, even if it was just a 1 season 12 episode thing, that'd be a crazy honor. I would love that. I'd also love that for the Fruit Bunch, but You know, if I could only get one, I'll take it either way. I'm not gonna be picky. I'm not going to be picky. Doo-doo, doo-doo, la 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 la. Little eyelash poking out, never hurt nobody. Seems pretty nice. Just don't make filler episodes. Make sure it all hits hard. No, yeah, absolutely. I'm more than... I don't think I'm capable of writing filler. I don't think I'm capable of writing filler because no matter what I do, I'll be like, wait, this can tie into that, and then this can be relevant to this other thing, and then. You know? I just thought about this. Next time you get a new emote, you could make a Mimi beam. Oh my god, a Mimi beam! Why didn't we think of that? Oh, that would have been so good. That's okay. You guys you've gotten good use out of the singing one even so far, but still. Mimi beam. That is a great idea. Thank you, Julie. Great idea. You're cooking over there. Chew a... Cooking. I don't remember how to say cooking. Chew a sauteing. I don't know if that's right either, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. 44 people voted that we could... Wait, we could vote against sing? We could vote against sing? Wait, didn't you like it? It won unanimously earlier. Well. That's okay. We can wait till we unlock another one. We can wait until we unlock another one. I'll write that down even. I'll write down Mimi Beam. And we won't forget. Mimi Beam. Emote. And if I make it like ahead of time, then I won't forego her. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. In good time then, yes. Yes. The magical Mimi Beam makes you feel better in an instant. It can cure anything if you believe hard enough. And also, attend doctor's appointments. Mimi's not a professional. She's just a mage from the ancient era. However, it can cure like some things if you believe, you know. You know, but you have to like the magic is in believing, you know. Just gotta wait for the next 50 gifted. It's not that far away, but yeah, we do have to wait a little bit longer, I think. It said I think 14 left to the next one, which I mean we'll get there eventually. It'll be okay. Ancient mage from an ancient era. I'm not that ancient, Apocalypse. By the way, hello. I'm not that ancient. I'm... finally... I don't want to say finally aged, like wine. That makes me sound old. I'm not that old. I'm developed. Yep, I'm developed. Yep. Hi, I'm currently at work watching your stream. What's up? It's so dry today. Oh, I hope it stays nice and easy for you, unless you prefer a crazy work day, which I guess some people do. I'm kind of a workaholic, so like low-key, I get that. What's going on with you? Welcome, welcome, by the way. We're drawing some manga. Keeping an eye on a new baby kitten that is just kind of in my other room over there, sleeping right now. Also, I don't know if I said this. I think the kitten is somewhere between a month and 2 old. Like, it's old enough, I think, that it doesn't, like, need... Like, it doesn't need, like, crazy, like, hourly feedings or anything crazy like that. But I did leave stuff in there for it. Which I think it picked at, I think. But not while I was in the room. Not while I was in the room, it didn't. Mimi's younger than I thought. I'm not old. I know I'm mature, but I'm not old. The most mature mage you have ever seen. Hi, I'm Mimi. I'm so emotionally attuned. And mature. For sure. For sure. Okay, this looks pretty good. It looks like it's got like a nice little soft breeze to it because she's kind of calming down from an action. I think that works. Gray hair Mimi when? Come back in 50 years. What the hell? Gray hair Mimi when? Try my... I fixed it. It has been fixed. My cat is a crazy toddler. Oh, well, I bet it's cute though. I love cats so much. I love them. They're so scrunkly little guys. And you could kind of just pet them and they'll be like, yes. Because they're so cute. They're so cute. I love it. Okay, this is good. You know, I feel like I have an idea for like extra things. I know I said this before. If I ever do upload Pink Willows to like Webtoon or something, I probably will write extra chapters to kind of pad it out a bit. Not like a lot. Definitely not like doubling it in size. Or like at most doubling it. But I feel like I would just add like 2 or 3 more chapters or something in the middle. You know? Kind of give some of the things that happen a little more time to sit. Because that's my only beef with this story, is that I had to confine it to 1 book, start to finish. So it's a little, it feels quick. It feels quick. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming to my solo concert. La 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 la. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Was that Elvis who did that? Thank you. Thank you very much. Is that an Elvis thing? I think so. I could be wrong. Yes? Okay. Yes, it was Elvis. Yeah. I would believe it if I was wrong, to be honest, because literally the other day I thought Terry Crews was... What did I say? Mike Tyson? I don't even remember. I just said the wrong name. That was during the pizza party stream, in case you missed that. Can't believe that happened, but you know, it happens. I also, a while ago, I know the difference now, but a while ago I confused Vin Diesel with The Rock. When I was like really young. That was a problem. And what was the other one? There's like this one lady actress who I always think is like every other lady actress ever. I don't remember. How's the weather by you? Because here in New Jersey, it's very hot. Oh, yeah, it's very hot here. I think it's like 90 degrees outside, maybe, give or take. I'm from New Jersey, though. Shout out to Jersey. How's Joyzy doing? I love Joyzy. I love good old Joyzy. I know none of us say it like that, but I like to call it that because it's funny. I know not a soul talks like that, but... I went to CPAC this weekend. Oh my god. I wanted to go to CPAC so bad. Eminita was there. That's Honoka Kosaka's voice actress. Like Seiyu. Like the actual one from Japan. Yes. And Prodzy too. Oh. Yes. I wanted to go really bad. I've gone to CPAC once before. This was many years ago. I cosplayed as, ironically, Honoka Kosaka. And we did Bokura wa live... No, Bokura... Not live Kimito no Life, the other one, Nakade. Bokura no Nakade? I feel like I'm missing a word. Bokura no... Something Nakade? I don't know, whatever, that one. Why do I'm blanking right now. Boku wa choppa. Wait. Boku wa dokta. Toni toni choppa. Omae yo nage ni give me some party. Bokura wa ima no nakade. Ima no nakade. Yes, thank you. I forgot. It was just so weird because I usually don't forget that. I hope she comes to France someday. I'd break my vow to not go to Paris for her. Oh, ooh, you go to Paris? That's like a big thing. It's like a big, that's like a statement. I've heard nothing good about Paris except for like from TV shows, obviously. Every time I hear anybody talk about Paris, especially actually French people, they're always like, yeah, Paris smells. It smells awful. Any European, actually, I feel like Americans who go there are like, oh my god, I went to Paris. Yeah, I went to Paris. I ate a croissant. Yeah. But anytime I hear anybody actually French talk about it, they're like, man, Paris is terrible. Oh yeah, it smelled like cigarettes everywhere. Cigarettes. Oh, I thought it smelled like feces. Cause like the sewer systems are like super old or something like that. I don't quote me on that. Listen, that's just what I thought it was. The next con we plan on going to is Kameha Con in Atlantic City in June. Oh, it's the con that replaced Anime Next. Really? Wait, did Anime Next shut down? I used to really love Anime Next. That was like one of my favorite ones. That was where we performed, I did Miracle Wave as a cover there and Princess Virago when it was like an original thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it smells like feces, you're right. Oh god. Oh god, no. Terrible. Terrible. It's so sad because I honestly love France's like architecture. Like the visual of it is beautiful. You know what I mean? The visual of it. Lovely. Many kitten lovely. Hato, 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 iko chodai, baby, baby. Chodai, 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 ni no shete. Wow, 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 wow. They're on a hiatus. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I think they were one of the cons that got really badly affected by, COVID. Corvid. Kobe. You know? Paris is not good. The rest of France is prettier and cleaner. Really? I wish Paris was on hiatus. I've never, okay, not I've never. I have. I haven't seen too much of, like... I've seen some of, like, Versailles. I've seen some of... Oh, I'm trying to remember the name. Hold on. Hold on. I've seen some of Versailles, and I've seen some, it's another one. Once I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that. Oh, Lyon. Yeah, there it is. Lyon. And I think I've seen some coastal parts. but I don't remember what coast. I'm looking and I don't see names I recognize. Maybe it was like around La Rochelle. Maybe. Oh no, maybe it was by Martial. Maybe, I don't remember. I've seen like only a couple things though. Yeah. Oh, Versailles is right next to Paris. I didn't realize that. I'm sure there's more places that I've seen, but I don't really remember the names. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Damn, they got Jersey? They got Jersey over there? The original Jersey, not the new one. I'd recommend a certain city to visit, but that would be doxing myself. Well, then don't do that. Well, then don't do that. Yeah, that would be bad. But yeah, I'd love to go to France. If I ever get the opportunity, I'd love to go. But yeah, I'd probably go to Paris for like a day or like an afternoon or something. But I feel like I'd want to like stay in like more rural. Not rural, but like more not Paris. You know? You know? A lot of new conventions popped up in New Jersey. You can now go to CPAC, and the week after is Garden State Anime Fest. This is a county. I really miss New Jersey because no matter where something was in New Jersey, like it really didn't matter what county it's in. It's like an hour away, like maximum. Unless you're going like up into the like absolute northern mountains of Jersey, like everything's like an hour away. Like it's not bad. You could cross that state real quick. You cross that tiny ass state real quick. Schmoll. Meanwhile, Florida takes, I think, like 11 hours to cross or something or more. It's not even like a straight line. Man. I can recommend Switzerland as well, just because it's extremely beautiful. I used to say, or maybe I was thinking of Sweden. I don't know. Switzerland though, yeah. I've never been out of this country before, America. I'd love to go. I'd love to leave. But, who has the best pizza? New Jersey or New Jersey? New Jersey. What kind of question is that? You want a good Subway sandwich? You want they got pub subs down here, Publix sandwiches. This shit's nowhere near as good as like your average Jersey Mike's. But yeah, the pizza's much better in New Jersey. So is like, I don't know. I mean, Florida's got a little bit of everything, I will say. It's kind of like its own little planet. However, I find most of the food is kind of like it's like okay, you know? How long have you been there? Only like 5 years or so. A little bit less than that. Like 4.5 years now. I lived in New Jersey my whole life. Up until I was like 20 or something. Is Florida Man real? Unfortunately, yes, and there's a large army of them that's growing en masse. Yeah. I will say, I don't know if this is really accurate, but I think it is. There are so many less creepers, like creepy men in Jersey. At least based on my personal experience. I feel like Florida has so many more creepy men. Like, you just get bad vibes from people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that 190-something-year-old man who smacked my ass in the Joanne that one time. That guy's probably dead now. Because he was just really old. Anyways, that never happened to me in Florida. Or I'm sorry, in Jersey. That never happened to me in Jersey. I'll say that. That never happened in good old Jersey. That never happened in good old New Jersey. They ride on Gator back to battle. Oh, yes. Definitely that. They closed the Joanne's by me. Yeah, they're closing all of them. It's like shut down permanently. I used to work at the Joanne, Oh, I don't even remember the name. It was kind of far from where I used to live. The one near... There's like one like south of Trenton. In that region. I don't even remember where. It was really far from where I used to live, but I remember I commuted like 30 or 40 minutes to that fucking job. But anyway, yeah. That one, I used to work there, but in Paramus, oh, like more northish. I see. That's why I'm conditioning my shins right now, just to defend myself from the Florida man. I see. That seems like a good thing. I mean, I know we're moving out of Florida soon. We're gonna go move somewhere else. I don't know where though. It doesn't seem like we're moving back to Jersey. I kind of wish we were, but Jersey's real expensive. Jersey is real expensive. I don't know where we're going now. Kansas. Arkansas? I don't know if I'm moving to Kansas. Topeka's cheap. I have no idea what that means, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, hi, Mango. Oh, you saying hello, funny man? My big orange cat is here. Hi, Mr. Mingos. You are so cute and things. Come here. Mingies? You Mingos? Come here. You trying to bite me? No, you're trying to get pets. I thought he was trying to bite me, but no. Hi, Mango. Yeah. If he comes up here, I'll show you guys him. He just wants some pets right now because he's a sweet baby boy. He's a super sweet little baby boy. Being sent to Wyoming. I have no idea where we're going. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. My top pick was Maryland. Are you more of a woods, mountains, desert, or coast person? I like a coast, but not right on the coast. I like maybe an hour or two in from the coast. You know, but I do prefer coast. Woods is like maybe, but you're probably not going to catch me in a desert ever or mountains. Mr. Mingo is so handsome and baby. Can I pet you? Oh, you're so cute. He's got so many little freckles on his face. He's got so many little freckles. He's so cute. Built like a little orange man. What are you looking at me like that for? He looks like he's looking at me like he wants to bite me, but I know he doesn't. Or maybe he do. What the hell are you doing? I don't know. He hasn't tried yet, but he's got that look on his face. Here, you want to come up here, Mingo? I'll move my crackers. Mingo. Come on, Banks. Go on. It's okay. Here, I'll move the sticky note. No more sticky note. You happy now? Come on. He's looking like I want it, but I don't want it. You coming? Come on. Thanks. Go ahead. What are you doing? Why'd you sit down? Okay, hold on. Mingo, are you okay, Mingo? What are you doing? You're so big. Oh God, no fucking 20-something pound cat. Mingo. Okay, Mingo, wait, can I show you to the people? They want to see you. I know they do. They didn't say it, but I know they want to see you. Mangs. Mangs. Mingo. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Mingo. Mingo. Hey. 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 Hey, Mingo. Say hi. Oh. You getting a good sniff in there? Yeah. He's so cute. He's such a good boy. He's kind of finicky, but he's cute. What you do? What you do? Oh, okay. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. He's so clumsy. Wait, hold on. What'd you knock over? Oh no, come back, Mango. It's okay, baby. Oh God, the whole switch. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to do it. Come here, Mango. You wanna go into bed? Come my baby. There you go. That's more comfortable. This is where you wanted to go, right? Nice big baby boy. He's so cute. Okay, he's fine. He just slipped. He just slipped because he's kind of orange cat behavior. Yeah, definitely that. He's kind of clumsy. Oh, he came right back. Okay, he came right back after he did that. Come right back, Mr. Mango. Come right back, Mr. Mango. Here. Mr. Mango? Thanks. Rings. Oh, that's his butt. That would be his butt. You can go sit on that thing now? He's making up his mind. He's making up his mind. You're so cute. He's so cute. He's trying his best. He doesn't have more than 3 thoughts in his head at a time. And all of them are only limited to -2 gigabytes. So he's not really thinking most of the time. He's not really thinking most of the time. Today feels so long. There's nothing wrong with it feeling long, but I think it's because I'm worrying about the cats. Yeah. I don't know. Just feels so long. It's only like 3 p.m. now. It feels like it's like 6 p.m. in my brain. Maybe that's because I ended up getting up out of bed like 3 hours early today. Maybe that's why it feels 3 hours later than it is. I think there's some science to that. Holy shit, wait, I cracked the code. 3 thoughts is way more than head empty. Yeah, but his thoughts are round, and those are all of his thoughts. And I don't think any of them are coherent. You know? I want this panel to be a little more abstract. This is supposed to be a water woman turning back into just water. Water woman. How old is your cat? Okay, so I've got a couple cats, but the one you just saw, Mango, he's maybe like 8. Roughly 8, give or take, like a year or 2, either way. Roughly that. So not old, pretty young. Most of my cats are around his age. We've got 8 of them. I know. But most of them are around his age. Kibby's a year younger than him. No, Kibby's 2 years younger than him. Football's a year younger than him. Oreo might be like 2 years younger than him. I don't really know. We found him when he was an adult, so it was kind of hard to tell. But they said he was like 5 to 6-ish when we got him, so I'm thinking maybe he's like, I don't know. I have no idea, actually. He might be, no idea. I've really only got 1 senior cat, though. Point is, they're all roughly around the age of 10. Even the youngest ones. And then I've got 1 that's like 6 years older than like that main batch, and then 1 that's like a decade older than everybody else. Magicy is like 20-something. 22 or 3 now. I think I got her in 2007? Either 2007 or 2010, I don't remember. She's 25 now, though. She's up there. But she's the only senior cat we have. But she's still getting around good. She's baby. She's just a little baby. She comes by, she goes, meow, meow, meow. And I go, meow, meow, meow. And then we have such meaningful conversation. Meaningful conversation. I'm gonna do this panel now. Now that's an army, yes. Yes it is, and that's also why we can't keep any more. But that will not stop me from looking out for other cats. I will always protect little cute baby kitty cats. And also little cute not baby kitty cats. Well, all cats are baby. But, you know, in a literal sense. An old ass lady cat could come up to my doorstep and I'd be like, "Hi, stay? You wanna stay a while? I used to sing for my cat. I think he liked it. Aww. My cats, most of them don't mind, but Oreo, I think he thinks singing is like cat crying, so he always comes by and he's like, what? I'm right here. What do you need? What's wrong? And I'm like, no, I'm singing. I'm recording right now, sure. And he doesn't understand. But, you know, none of the other ones seem to care. That's cute though, if your cat really liked you singing. There's some cats who, like if you go meow, 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 you'll hear them go like they'll kind of copy it. I've seen a lot of videos like that on like shorts and stuff kind of recently. Little cats that copy them. There's one like, you want dinner? Say yeah, yeah. And the cat goes, ah. So cute. So cute, so cute, so cute. She purred when I sang, aww. I was secretly a musical artist, or I just liked my voice. Aww, that's so cute. That is so, so cute. Yeah, none of mine purr. None of mine purr when I sing, I can tell you that much. They just mostly seem either indifferent or concerned. Maybe that says something about my singing voice, but whatever. Anyways. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about a lot of stuff. I think I'm kind of debating. I don't really know what I'm gonna do in New Jersey. But I might bring my camera just in case. Test out that little vlog situation. Ooh. Okay, Mango is going to sit on his favorite little stool. He's going to sit on his little stool. Cutie pie. He's so baby. He's not like a baby, but he's like a big baby. I also really love Mango because he's kind of pushy, but he really likes cuddles. So he'll like walk up to you when you're like in bed, and he'll like just like stare at you until you like grab him in and pull him in for a spoon. Then you spoon him and you rub his belly. You rub his little belly while you spoon him. And he's really cute, and he purrs and he stretches out. He's got a lot of surface area too because he's a giant fucking cat. Anyways, it's really cute. Anyways, it's really cute. But then again, a cat could do literally nothing and I would think it was the cutest thing ever. So, go visit Frenchtown, New Jersey. It's very French looking. That sounds so funny. I know it's normal, but that sounds so funny. You should go to Frenchtown. It looks French. I have been there before though. It's a nice town. I love the description. Looks French. 10 out of 10. Good name. Good namesake. I know I gotta help my dad set up his new PC. I shipped it, because I didn't think my dad would be able to lift it up. And I knew my grandma wouldn't be able to, so I was like, okay, what do I do? So I emailed one of my friends who lives in Jersey. I was like, can I ship something to your house and come pick it up on whatever this day is? And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I shipped it to a friend's house. We gotta go set it up and everything, but yep. Morristown's nice, but Morristown is like expensive. It was a nice area though. Am I thinking of Morristown? No, Morristown is the expensive one, isn't it? It's like near like what, Cherry Hill, I think. The Cherry Hill Mall was kind of a banger. I haven't been there in eons. I haven't been there in eons. I don't even know if it's still there, to be honest with you. It probably was. I mean, it's a big mall. I know people are like, malls are dying, but I think malls in like a good area, they're doing fine. 'Cause every time I go to a damn mall, I'm like, this shit packed. Can't convince me malls are dying. The Garden State Plaza is better than the American Dream Mall. I've never been to the American Dream Mall. I know that's like a big Jersey thing, but I ain't never been. I do hate, like, sometimes I was looking for, I didn't realize it wouldn't be in theaters anymore, but the Miku movie, the Project Sekai movie that came out recently, I was like, maybe I'll see that when I'm in New Jersey. But I didn't realize that, it was only in theaters for a few days. It's already out of theaters. It's already done. But the only theater that it was in was the fucking American Dream Mall. What am I gonna do with that? Hell no, I'm not going to the American Dream Mall. I mean, it might be fun to go like once, but I can just imagine how crowded that is. I could just imagine. No, I know. I'm sure it'll come out on like Crunchyroll or whatever anime sites it's gonna be signed with soon. Soon enough. Probably Crunchyroll, right? Maybe. Hulu or something. I'm sure it'll come out on those things soon enough. I guess the only downside is when you watch it from home, you don't get the little freebie things they were giving out. I don't know what they were giving out. I think it was like a QR code or something. But I guess maybe that was just for like the Project Sekai game, which I don't really play that much anyway. I have it, but I'm not like a huge rhythm game person. Yeah, it's fine. I keep thinking about the cats. It's one of those things where it's like you kind of just have to wait for it to happen. You can't go do something about it. You hate those kinds of things. I like to act. I don't like to wait. I like to act. You know? You wanna be my friend? We are on a cruise. We are One Piece. Yes. I've been watching more One Piece. Slowly. I've just started Egghead. I'm a little farther than last time I said I was, but not too much. I only watched like a couple, like 5 more episodes or something since then. I think One Piece is one of those things where I get like bursts of it. Like every month or so, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch a little bit more of that. I'll watch a little bit more of that. Put another dent in my One Piece progress. I'll put a dent in that progress bar. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I know I've said this before, but the more I think about it, the more I realize I don't have favorite characters anymore. I don't have favorite characters. I'll be like, I like this series, but I can't pick a favorite character from any series. I don't be doing favorites. I don't know. It's weird. Like you asked me like, oh, what's your favorite One Piece, like Straw Hat or something? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, Luffy maybe? But that's just because he's the main character. It's not because I necessarily like him better, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe motherfucking Luffy? I don't know. Is Mani your favorite? Yeah, Mani Beijo. Actually, my favorite. That's a problem, actually. I keep saying Mani Bagel instead of Mani Bagel because of Neuro. Mani Bagel. Mani Bagel. Sounds... Neuro was onto something. I don't know. That sounds correct. It's gonna have to be her new name. Neuro-sama was onto something before the rest of us were. I think I'm gonna ditch the speech bubble here, because I remember wanting to rewrite the text for it anyway. So we're just gonna draw as if it's not there. Hehehe. I hear Mani Biju. Oh, Bibu. Bibu's really cute. Very cute. I wish I had a different song stuck in my head, but it's the same one that it has been. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to report the song stuck in my head hasn't changed. Neuro's pronunciations tend to stick. We do call turtle Veedle instead of Vettel. Yeah, it's crazy because I didn't know how to pronounce it properly, because I assumed it was how Neuro said it, right? So I was saying Veedle for a while, but I realized I was gonna like have a call with him for Life, because I animated the Life music video, right? So while we were working on that, I was gonna have a call with him at some point, and I was like, shit, wait, how do you pronounce his name? Just in case, like, I don't know. And then I asked Mani, and she was like, I think it's this one, but it might be this one. I don't know. And then long story short, I was just like, Google, how do I pronounce his name? And then the Neuro Wiki, I think, was like, it's actually pronounced Vettel, like pedal, but Neuro does what she wants. Which, honestly, love her. Moniai and Meotashi, yeah, the goats. She, like, full named me. It's kind of funny. I'm not really sure why either, because it seems like whatever name we have set in the Discord is what she reads. But maybe she, like, needs to, like, reboot to update the names, because Mani and I both changed our names to be, like, I made mine just Mimi, and she made hers Mani, but, like, with only the one I. But, I don't know. But honestly, whatever Neuro calls us, I won't complain. I'll just treat it like a nickname. A loving nickname that was definitely made with love. Definitely love. 100% definitely made with love. Definitely not anything else. Just Mimi is an interesting name. I think you know what I meant, Karma. I think you know what I meant. Still fun though. I was gonna hop into a stream that they had the other day, because he was like, Vettel was like, anybody want to pop in today? I forgot what the stream was exactly, but I was like, maybe. And then I went into the stream to look, and they were playing like chess or something. I don't even know. I was like, man, I couldn't tell them what to do or make a funny joke regarding this at all. I don't even know how to play chess. I don't even know how to play this. Hi, Dragon. Welcome. Bibu is also an Oshi of mine. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I struggle to pick favorite characters in anything, even in, like, VTubers. Like, I like so many different VTubers for different reasons, right? Like, Guro was my first VTuber that I watched. Marine's music is probably my favorite VTuber music. Well, no. Okay, she's tied up there with a couple of them, to be honest with you. But I love her, like, music videos. Like, the production and, like, the song quality and her voice and all that, right? I like... Kenji's really funny. I like Kenji. You ever heard of Mani Bajel? I could just sit here and be like, yeah, Neuroshama or Mani, but you guys know those people already. I mean, I'm sure you know the other people too, but... You know, I don't know, whatever, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. Low-key, I do think I am gonna do a stream one day. Not, like, super soon, but one day enough, right? Where I make Johnny a model. It might just be like a bust up model, right? But I might make him a model just so he could be included. I'd do one for Kira too if he wanted. Shake a little Kira. I feel like a little Kira chicken rig would be so quick. Cinder, well, no. I'm not really sure what to say about all that. Like I said the other day, no crazy inputs, just be nice to people for realsies. But I didn't ever really watch her streams, so I saw like clips and stuff here and there, but nothing too crazy. I like Mint. I like Ollie. I mean, Kiara's obvious. I do like Kiara, though. Obvious as she may be, as an answer to this question. I like Narissa. She's nice. Herb is nice. Herb. Nimi? Yeah, Nimi's really sweet, too. You notice I most of my likes are like, oh, is this person nice? Ooh. Ooh. Why'd we freeze? What happened? Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Huh? Huh? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is fine. Iron Mouse? Yeah, I've watched some Iron Mouse. She's really cute. I've never spoken with her, but she seems nice. Suisei, oh, I love Suisei and Callie's music. Yes, yes, them too. I've also never spoken with them, but yeah. That's what I was gonna say, sorry. I feel like my quote-unquote favorites list is just like, who's spoken with me? Who's nice? Oh, these people are nice. I met Bao and Numi in person. I technically met a lot of people in person that day, but I didn't really talk too much to many of them. But Bao was really sweet. I would say, like, Bao, she did not care who the hell you were. It didn't, like, I say this in such a lovely way. She was like, I don't give a fuck what your numbers are. I'm gonna come twerk with you anyway. When I met her. At the, like, there's like a VTuber party at WeebCon last year. And that was really nice. She was really good. Like, it's such an easy person to talk to. Issa is really nice. Numi was the other person I was talking about. Yeah, I might be wrong. I don't remember exactly who it was. I think it was... I know Numi hosted the party. I think Numi was the one who was running around like, you guys want me to buy you McDonald's? I'll buy you some McDonald's if you want. We were like, it's 3 a.m. I'm okay, but thank you. Terrible impression of her, I know. But it was really nice. The gesture was appreciated. Who else do I know? I know Turtle's really nice. That's different. Herb is my Kamiyoshi, the God Queen. She's really cool. Her voice is insane. Yeah. Yeah, she's really nice too. I feel bad I raided her that one day. I think after Ollie raided me, I raided into Herb, I think. And she was like, oh, thank you for the raid. And I was like, wait, are you not supposed to get raided? Oh god, I don't know. I hope I didn't cause her any problems, but she seemed really nice. Don't feel bad, that's how I found you. Oh, nice. Nice. I want to do more raids because I keep forgetting my like CCV is like not like 4 anymore. I feel like I got so used to my like CCV being like less than 10 that I was like, eh. But you know, it's like it pushes between like 30 and 50 on average now. So I'm like, you know, maybe I should raid into people at the end of streams, you know? It's nice to do that. Whether they're bigger than you or smaller than you know? I did raid into... I think I raided into Kiara yesterday. But I forgot that I did that, so I didn't mention it. I like said it pre-stream and I forgot about it. Camilla was really nice too. I spoke to her a little bit, but she was really cute, but she was really sweet in person too. I was like, hey Camilla, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. You want something? And she was like, oh my god, you're so sweet. I can't do her voice. She had a really sweet, like... Her voice was really like... It's kind of baby, But it's kind of like airy. It's like soft. I don't know how to describe it. But a little gremlin too, to be honest. But in person, she was very sweet. She was good. I liked her. Picasso. Annie I haven't spoken with, but I know she's really sweet. Lena, I don't think I've... Sherbor, I don't think so. Ellie, I don't think I've met them. I don't think so. But I do know who most of those people are. Through sheer Twitter. Through sheer Twitter. But yeah. I'm hoping to get acquainted with more VTubers. You know. Maybe one day I'll get the balls to ask for more collabs. Maybe. Maybe. Emma Rocky, hi. How's it going? I don't know if you can time scrub in my streams. I think you can. Emma Rocky, you should go watch like the very first couple seconds of the stream today and then come back. You should like watch like the very first couple seconds of stream and then come back to real time. You should like do that. I think you'll like what you see. Huh? Yes, I think. Context. Sending you on a side quest, yes. I mean, anyone who didn't see the first couple seconds of the stream, I think you might like it, especially if you're a cat person. You know. I think you and Ellie would be a really interesting collab. That's one of the ones in the name I don't recognize. Hold on. I might know the model. I'm more of a visual person. Oh, wait, yes, I literally do. Never mind. Minnie. Right? Yeah, I call her Minnie. Got you. I was like, Ellie. Minnie. I mean, also Ellie, but you know. I do know. Yeah, she's really sweet. I've seen her on some of Neuro's streams before. Very cute. I think we're mutuals on Twitter. I think so. If we are, maybe I could ask about it. Or at least just, you know, start a conversation up in the first place. See if we click. It always feels weird being like, hello person I've never spoken to before. Would you like to collaborate with me? We could play any video game you want. I don't care. or chat or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. She's really cute though. She looks, in the nicest way, cheek pinchable. She looks to be cheek pinchable, if you ask me. Super nice person, and she'd feel the same way about approaching someone honestly. Oh, I see. That might bode well for me then. That might bode well for me. Okay, I'm gonna draw her kind of like very oopy goopy because she's turning into water in this panel. So she's gonna get very oopy goopy eyeballs. Oopy goopy! If she would feel the same way, maybe I will reach out and be like, hi. My chat said we are twin flames. Do you want to collab sometime, maybe? Top 10 reasons Mimi never collabs with people. You gotta talk to him. Oopy goopy General Munchkin Man. Yes. Wait, I know what you're quoting. And worst of all, Larry. Return from the side quest, little guy. Yes! Isn't he so cute? I have no idea what gender they are, but they're so cute. And worst of all, Mimi. Yes. General Munchkin Man. You're not even talking to her and you're already spilling spaghetti. I'm spilling spaghetti? Oh, jeez. Shouldn't put spaghetti in my pockets. This always happens. I just went to watch the beginning of the stream. Kitty! Yes. Also, how many Pikachu plushies do you have? I only have 3. One of them is a little squishmallow that I got at the Goodwill. But I have a Pichu back there, too. You just happened to get a direct look at my shelf in which holds my Pikachu plushies. You got a direct look. It made it look like there was a lot more going on. But I got little Espeon on there too. I got my little evolutions below them. And I got another shelf over there that's got like More generic little guys. My purple cat, my strawberry frog. Yes. Not my Monster High lore on the floor. Monster High! Monster High, Monster High, the student body fright. I don't remember how those lyrics go. What was that other one that was like... it was like a really cool one from the 2000s. Not the new Monster High stuff, but the old one. Where the student bodies lie. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. What is the other one that was like... Oh, maybe I'm thinking like of the rap of the same song. Maybe it was the one they used to play on commercials. That was really cool. No, it was different. Because it had them all like dancing. They were doing like a dance for like a commercial. Monster High Fright song. The other one is We Are Monster High. The one with the rap is the same song. Do you know what I'm talking about though? Like the one where they did like a little dance. Is it the same song? Like it was like for a commercial. I'll find it. Hold on. It is the same one? Okay, wait. Monster High dancing commercial. Will this come up? Yeah, maybe. Wait, okay. You can't hear this. I don't think. And if you can, well, too bad. Too bad. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Just want to hear it for a second. They're just talking. Oh. Yeah, it's the same one. Huh. Oh, yeah, and it goes into the rap one. Yes. Okay, that is the same one. You're right. You know what? I will say it's a good thing that they're being more inclusive these days, but the old style Monster High, that shit hit. That was a great idea. Great idea. Love it. Picasso. Where the student bodies lie. Hey, Dracula, something. I don't know the lyrics. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyways. Hey, Frankie Scully fall apart. Dracula stealing my heart. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty good. They're kind of cooking. Honestly, the whole concept of Monster High in general is like spectacularly done. Spectacularly done concept. I mean, you just take scary things and then turn them into like cute girls. No shot. That was the most smartest thing ever. Picasso is dead. Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. Name somebody living you could say in the same breath as them. Nimmy. Mage Mimi, duh, easy. I could have said so many things. I was shooting in my head. I wasn't thinking of real people. I was like, I could say this VTuber, that VTuber, this VTuber, that VTuber. I was about to say Neuro. I said Nimmy. I gotta do a Nimmy collab one day so we could just be like Nimmy Mimi. Nimmy Mimi. I saw a tweet that was kind of unhinged. I know the VTuber community is kind of crazy right now, but I saw a tweet the other day that was kind of unhinged because it was like, Gaoguro's graduation has caused so many things. And then the first thing they wrote as a bullet point was, the Pope is dead. And I was like, what the fuck? Girl, I didn't do that. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? And then it said like some other crazy stuff that was like real world stuff. And I was like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? She didn't cause that. What are we talking about? Oh my god. Oh, good heavens. Come on, don't blame the shark girl for that. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. It was kind of funny. I hope it was ironic. But it was funny. assuming it's ironic. Okay, well, it was funny even if it wasn't ironic, but you know what I'm saying. It was too much of a shock, I suppose. I suppose so. You know, I think I really like Watame. I like Watame a lot. She's very cute. What an amazing night. I wonder if they wrote that on purpose to be like, what amazing. You know, like, what an amazing night. Sounds kind of like Watame. Was that on purpose? Maybe. Maybe. The best sheep. Yeah, it's a pun. Hell yeah. A cute one at that. I got like 50 bajillion scratches from picking up that kitten earlier because at first he was scared and then was like, wait, I'm fine now. Once I pet it. Once you pet him, they're like, oh, never mind, it's fine. Watermelon. Ooh. I saw similar things saying fortune. Yeah. That was one of the other things in the post. It was like, these things happened because of Gura or whatever. Not because of it. Like this caused this or something. Like a shift in the world. I forgot how they worded it. But it was like the Pope died. Fortune was taken down. I don't remember what the other ones were, but I know those were two of them. It's time for me to go on another errand quest. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye, Night. Hope to see you again soon. Okay, that looks really poorly drawn, but once I add the screen tones and stuff, I think it'll look a little bit better. What Yatta, very nice. Okay, follow me, listen to my fluffy flow. Watame. I've had to work for the last 3 hours and it sucks. Oh no, I'm sorry, Apocalypse. It's okay, you'll be free soon, I hope. You'll be free very soon. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Push through a little longer. You'll be daijoubu dayo. Daijoubu dayo. Okay, I'm gonna put like a little dark background on this one. Kind of invert it over here. And let's see if we can get some texture in here looking not terrible. Water texture. The entire thing of this one chapter has just been me messing around hoping I could make something look similar to water in strictly black and white and screen tones. I'll probably end up going back and like maybe adding like highlights or something because I can envision what it would look like, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't want it to look too busy because if I was just doing like a stream of water, that'd be different, but Nyampasu. Nyampasu used to come to my streams a lot. Are they a VTuber? I think they are. Or maybe not. Daijoubu. Water is tricky, yeah. Water is like fine when you're drawing it in color for me anyway, but something about black and white screen tones. It's not really screaming water to me. It's not really screaming water. What an amazing night! I only know it from an anime. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I know the name. Nyampasu's a song. Oh, I see. I know somebody named that used to come to streams a while back. So I just assumed. Pardon me for assuming. Pardon me. Assuming is wrong. Shouldn't do it. Next thing you know, you're gonna start thinking everyone's a VTuber, Mimi. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk tisk. Something like this. Looks kind of like paint. That's a cool concept, like a character made of paint. Whatever. Sounds kind of... That sounds like borderline... Bad Australian accent. Borderline. Whatever. Water. Water. I can't do Australian. I've never been able to do Australian. I could do like a shitty British accent, like posh British. That's about it though. Oh, and I could go Peter. Peter. I could do a pretty good Bibble impression. That's my Bibble impression from Barbie. Thank you. Hope you liked it. Thank you. Worked really hard on that. What else can I do an impression of? I'm not really good at specific voices most of the time. Some of them I could do though. Lois? Yeah, it's because it's like kind of New Jersey border, you know, of an accent. So it's like a little there, but it's not super there. I know. Peter, how are we supposed to wash the car? Peter, stop! You're scaring the neighbors. It's a little wrong. It's a little wrong. Do a neuro impression. I have a little alien named Arbax who lives in my apartment. Hold on, that's too me. Hold on. I have an alien named Arbax. No, she's more fluid than that. I don't know. She's got a tone of voice that I can't really copy too easy. I don't know. Bad at impressions, I guess. Okay, only a couple more things I want to do to this. I kind of want to make her dissolving like this a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not gonna hurt nobody. Yeah, something like this. Sure. Sure, maybe that. Then we drown it out in some extra screen tones. Blur it a little bit, you know? And then the other thing I want to do is put right in here. Neuro's difficult. Yeah, she's got like a very specific voice. Because it doesn't, like, okay, I know she's an AI, right? But it doesn't sound like an AI voice. You know how, like TikTok AI voices, they sound, like, really monotone? Neuro seems more expressive than that. Am I insane for that? I feel like she does. It is pretty realistic, yeah. Like, obviously her phrasing is, a little stiff or whatever, but not as much as you would think, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Something in the connotation, I think. Is that the word? No. Maybe? I don't know. She's got a very humanish voice. Evil's even more realistic. That's true. That's true. I was listening to Evil recently, and I was like, whoa. She sounds like this sounds like a sassy little kid. Sounds like a sassy child yapping at me. That was for her birthday stream. Also, what's up with Neuro and Evil rizzing everybody up? Is that normal? Do they normally try to rizz everybody up, or is it just me and Mani? Like, what was that about? Why did that happen twice? Like, for real, Scoob, what was that about? They either insult them or riz them or both. Yeah, okay, that's true. It did seem like it was kind of a bit of both. It did seem like it was kind of a bit of both. I wonder how Vettel programmed that. Like, or them in general. Is it like... They probably wanted to assimilate you. Oh, I see. Was it like he programmed evil and he was like, hey, you're her, but different? or how did that work, you know? I'm curious. Then again, I don't really know anything about any of that, like, techie stuff. I just know, oh, wow, that seems pretty cool, and then I roll with it, you know? Then I roll with it. What can I say? Very watery. Very watery. Shoo. Shoo. That's my water noise. Shoo. Shoo. Sounds like I'm saying for show. Vettel must have a good understanding of psychology. No other AI VTuber is nearly as human without going into uncanny valley territory. Yeah, maybe. I haven't got a clue. All I know is it worked out really well. And they're very cute. Okay, I'm going to finish this later. I want to go check on the little kitten again. But since it's 3:30 anyway, I'm gonna go make sure like it's his water and everything. I don't know what gender this cat is. And everything is like full and all that. So I'm gonna call it for today. I know it's only been 3.5 hours, but I'll call it for today. And then we can... I'll be streaming again on Thursday. So, I will see you for Thursday. And that'll hopefully be a longer stream. We'll see what the situation looks like then. Because I'm currently... I feel like I need to go observe for the cats. Because it's going to be their dinner time in about an hour. Well, the outside ones anyway. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping I can... Ooh, Mimi hates us. I don't hate you. I love you. But I want to see if I can scoop them, you know? Good luck with the kitties. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I hope to see you guys again on Thursday. We're gonna play Drawn to Life. What we're supposed to do today. We're gonna try and finish that game up. And then maybe yap for a bit, because that'll be my last stream before my little week vacation, and then I'll come back the next Monday. Hopefully with a lot of stories to tell you, something interesting to say. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Post pics of the kitties on Twitter. Or the community tab later. Okay, maybe on Twitter. Okay, ciao for now, guys. Mimi, the Bozus want kisses on their head. Okay, come close. Come close, little Bozu. There you go, for your forehead. For your forehead. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys on Thursday. So not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. I'll see you the day after tomorrow. Ciao for now. Bye-bye. Bye, Lucas. Bye, The Best. Bye, Hubbard Jubber. Bye, Stella Foss. Bye, Julie. Bye, Greg. Bye, ISD. Bye, Xenolic. Bye, Kyotaro. Bye. I'm definitely missing names. Hold on. Kingly. Bye, Rugen. Bye, Ultima. Bye, Apocalypse. Goodbye. Emeraki. Anybody else I missed? Lurkers, VOD watchers. Thank you for coming. Thank you for vibing. And I hope to see you again very soon. Hope to see you again very soon. Ciao for now, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow. Bye-bye, Bozu. Bye, Bozu. See you soon, Bozu. See you soon.